for that person waiting. We are now a Coventry&Warwickshire Paranormal Talk Radio. I'm the co-host Mark Owen, and over to the host.
This is me, Kieran.
Nice cue. You got bang on cue there, Kieran.
Bang on cue.
We're raring to go. Hope anybody out there will come up. Well, hopefully the people will see the notifications on YouTube that if they're subscribed to us that we're broadcasting live anyway. And Steve from Steve's Haunted House may make an appearance. You never know. Dear old Steve, bless him. He's a good lad, like him. Top man.
I've been watching some of these videos. He's going to be very, very busy this year. The amount of things what he's going to do.
Steve's Haunted House, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's going to make the Ouija boards. He's going to do
the Ouija boards. Ouija boards. Sorry, Ouija boards. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, that's it. He's making his own.
A little joke, ladies and gentlemen. Two watching now, so that's see that joke's just gone to the not to one person listening now. That's it. There we go. No, seriously, he's been pretty busy then, Steve. Yeah.
He's going to be busy, yeah. If you watch these last couple of videos, he's got a couple of ideas what he wants to do, this, that, and the other. Yeah, very interesting what he's going to do. Very interesting.
It actually gets around a bit, Steve. He knows his stuff. He's pretty shrewd, but he knows his stuff. He's a highly experienced. He knows his gadgets ins and outs. So he's pretty. He seems tech-minded as well, and he knows his stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Quite a few paranormal investigations as well, not just in his home, but I mean. He's done on location as well at other places as well. He's been around the block. You can tell that. The way he puts himself across anyway. Yeah.
Oh yes, he has.
So those people out there in online on Facebook land or whatever app you're on, you're more than welcome to join our show. I'll appeal it to you. Honestly, without advice. Not even at the weekend. Different matter.
So some them videos, did you find them interesting? What I sent you, some of them?
Yes, they're very intriguing. Yeah, there's no guarantee you'll get any kind of interest paranormal evidence, but there's those that hope. Not so there hasn't been, but there's no way you can't sort of say the new live stream, the live investigation of whatever the spirits or whatever they're going to come on spec. Oh. The investigation, right? That's ready. It doesn't work like that.
No.
They either show, they either get EVPs or they don't. There's no guarantee of anything.
That's it.
Guarantee of anything. They're very good, yeah. Even so, I've probably read the evidence. It's still, they can still be interesting. Maybe you can rewind them back and you might even possibly hear something like an EVP they probably missed out. That's the beauty of it, or live at the time. That's how I like it. Yeah. Live streaming, love it. I don't care. Sometimes I haven't watched all of them. Sometimes I watched gone all the way through, and still enjoy it. They may not be. Sorry, yeah.
Not only that, when you miss out on it, it's like you got like a week to catch up on all the backlog of videos.
That's right. Yeah.
Sometimes they're all on at the same time, so you got to watch one. Then watch another one the next day, and then you're playing catch up with some of the videos.
Yeah, I've got a backlog there. Some of them. If I catch it, if I've got the time, I catch it live. If it's done in the evening, that's great. Do a live one during the week. Some do a bit earlier, not always necessarily in the evenings. It could be early, late evening, late afternoon, early evening. Whatever. And
that's it.
Some of it's nice to.
Yeah. Hello. Shut that door. Hello. Still there? Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to get Mark back on. Back with you in a minute. Yeah, you're back in.
Hello, back on. Are you there? Oh, the headset. A good player, wouldn't it? Yeah, I was momentarily. The hangouts momentarily went off again. I had to go. I had to rejoin. I had to click in again to get in. Oh, I don't believe it.
Sorry about that, Mark. I'm back on now.
Oh,
back on. I had to swap my headphones over because the other one ran out of battery.
Oh, he's back on. He is.
I'm back on. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. I thought I charged them all.
I don't know why.
Who we got in then? Who we got in? Paranormal people. Yay!
Can't hear Mark.
That's it.
Can you hear me now? Mary Lou, got Mary. Oh, who's Mary Lou now? I'm confused. So I've got Claire. Oh, Claire Albert. Hi, Claire. It's Claire and Pan. So it's just Claire. Excuse me. It's Mary Lou.
Yeah.
So it's Mary Lou from Paranormal People and Claire at the moment. As we got.
Oh, can't they hear you, Mark? I can hear you. Can't they hear you? Oh, I thought your audio was good. I can hear you.
Yeah.
That's very strange.
What more do you need? We need more people. We want more people on. We want the most popular radio station ever. We want to be as popular as, I don't know, so popular.
I'm quite happy whoever comes in the chat room. It don't need to be a busy chat room.
I'm saying hi to Claire. Hang on, I'm just sorry. I can't see the screen. I've got to get my reading glasses on. I can't.
Yeah, you best. Yeah,
Can't see anything. It's all mixing up who I'm talking to. I do apologise. That I'm not naughty boy. Not reading. He's not got his reading glasses on. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Because he's got no slap there. All right. Can you both now? Hi, Claire. Hi, Claire. Because Mary Lou's Paranormal People. Because I wondered who Mary Lou was. I realised when Claire said that, but she was referring to Paranormal People, of course. Yeah. Hi, Claire, isn't it? Hi, Claire. Welcome. Welcome to the show. So, Haunted Explorers just joined us. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah. We're out of Haunted Explorers. The Haunted Explorers, sorry. Hello, everyone. That's great. So Haunted Explorers has joined there. Welcome. Welcome. You're busy tonight, aren't you? You're like just deliberately keep on there tapping away. And I feel like a secretary. Tap, tap, tap. Keep an eye on the messages. I'm only joking. Welcome. Welcome, the Haunted Explorer. Yeah. The more the merrier. Yeah. Go for it. We want that. I mean, we've had less people. Karen, are you still with us? Oh, not again.
Don't worry, mate. I'm still here. Don't worry.
But no, Steph, I thought you've gone there. I thought your audio packed up again.
No, I ain't gone nowhere.
It was live and well, and suffering terrible audio around his hand.
Long as you can see my picture in the Google, you know.
Karen, how could you let your audio, your headphones let you down like that? How dare you not recharge them? I'm really kidding. I want to kill him. Oh, what's that?
I don't know. Oh, that don't sound too good. That's a feedback or something. Not for my end, I think.
Oh dear. Feedback.
Oh, joy being live, everything goes haywire. Oh. Sounds like a Morse code or something. Where's it coming from?
I've no idea. I've no idea. It's gone. I've no idea where that comes from. This first feedbacks.
That was confusing.
I get a feeling I'm not taking this show seriously, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know.
That is so random, though, ain't it?
So like when you turn the telly off before at the end of the show, the 70s, when you turn the TV off, they did this national anthem. Well, that's all for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed tonight's proceedings. It's good night and God bless. Then you get the national anthem with BBC One. Then you get that. That's it. Now telly's 24/7 now, isn't it? More or less, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
You can watch telly. Can't you watch the telly now? It doesn't end. It carries on, doesn't it? It's 24/7 television, 7 days a week, isn't it? 24/7. It happens when when you're live. Everything gets messed up live. True paranormal people.
That was so random, though. That whatever that noise was, it's got to be something to do with the internet or something.
We've got some like feedback the speakers, maybe on a mic here, a speaker or something like that. I don't know.
No, I don't. I just use the headsets. I don't use any speakers nearby.
People. Has anybody seen any live feeds tonight of interest and online? We saw quite a few. Very interesting, yeah. There's one there, that courtyard. The one they did the court. They investigated this old jail and courthouse, didn't they?
Yeah.
Some days, some about middle of last week, wasn't it? Something like that. But this is in the UK. This is was it some? What's the name of the group? Oh, I forget. The Ghosts of Britain.
Ghosts of Britain.
That's the one.
Ghosts of Britain. Yeah.
That's right. Ghosts of Britain. Yeah. Didn't give much as in evidence, but it's supposed to be a very haunted courtroom. It's not used. It's just used jail and courtyard, courthouse, courts. Yeah. I think it's magistrates or crown court anyway. But there's a bloke there on his own with his digital recorder and his camcorder, or no, maybe he was using his phone trying to get some kind of response for an EVP. I think his other group got more evidence than him, but we were at the time what I saw anyway. Still creepy, just the same.
I think they was collaborating with another group.
Yeah, I think they were. Yeah. Was it Paranormal X with John?
No. They did deal with Paranormal X, but that was the other night. But that one in that location, it was another team what I ain't even heard of.
Yeah, very live. Oh, yes, I'm on my back of it. Very impressionate, not saying a word. Just pressed enter. I didn't mean to. There's a lull at the end of it. Thank you. You can't edit that annoys me. Private messages or anything on chat. You can make a mistake. I press enter them and to put the little smileys in a lull. But you can't rectify them. But even in private messages, you can't even do that. You can't rectify them. It's bloody annoying when you press enter. Why have they got the button there? You got the
don't worry about it.
The enter button and the sort of delete button above it, haven't you? You've got the arrow delete, isn't it? If you put your thumb there, you can delete it before that, and you've got the enter button. It's so easy to press enter. That button sort of, but you not press enter, but you sort of delete out the arrow to got the return button above it to if you made a mistake before.
Oh yeah.
That's above the enter button. It's too bloody near for my the return or enter button. It's too near. It's just above the return or enter button. Yeah. I think it used to be called the return button years ago. No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting off the cuff here. Just watch TV. I watch stuff online. Stuff that lives up there. I do. Paranormal people, we agree. I watch most of my stuff online, or I watch Netflix. But very seldom watch that much TV, really, because you can't just watch ITV. You're still got to buy a license. You've got a TV. It doesn't work. Sadly, it doesn't work like that. But there's nothing on it anyway. I primarily watch things online, like you. I watch stuff online, which I do. Hi, Paranormal Fan 11. What about 12? Is he coming next after you?
I think
11. That's good. Paranormal Fan, welcome. Hi. I haven't seen you before. Paranormal Fan.
Oh yeah.
Paranormal Fan.
Yeah, some other stage, some other YouTubers. I'm sure I've seen them before. Yeah. I have.
Oh, sorry, missed out the number. Sorry. I don't want to.
sometimes she pops into Rose's channel. She does.
It's she's a lady, Paranormal Family. Fan, yeah, welcome Paranormal Fan. I've never seen you on it before, but so you know Rose, do you, Paranormal Fan? You're familiar with Rose's YouTube page as well, with her live streams as well. Yeah. I don't want to keep sort of trying to keep distracting with the me doing things online anyway. I can't multitask, talk and put messages in the chat room at the same time, unfortunately.
But this one
as well. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Yes, we're a good big fan of Rose. Yeah, yeah, we're big fans of Rose as well. She's not. So was she on lately? Was she?
I think she has been on the videos.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure she is.
I want to check Rose one. I must do that again, Parafan, and the rest of the guys. Yeah, yeah. Live streams a thing now. A lot of people, it's not been very quiet late of the Christmas. A lot of people are getting more active now, I find as well. That's a good thing. And I love that they sort of got backlog there. I thought, sadly, I didn't see live at the time, but I can check them out, and which I've been doing. So this wasn't a live. This clip I saw wasn't a live. Well, it was live. It was actually in an old museum in Nottingham. There, they put a still camera in this room, and the camera was focused on a Victorian hearse. And what it was, they captured supposedly they captured this. You see this kind of hand raising the handle of the hearse. Looked like it was going to smash the glass out and putting it down again. Yes, you could see something like a ghostly hand lifting it up. I'll post that. I must post that on my page if you're on my page or is it Paranormal UK? Was it your page, Kieran? Is it?
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
I'll post that. If you're affiliated with Paranormal UK, Paranormal Investigations UK.
Yeah, and you got the ghosts.
We've got so many pages we're administrators of.
Yeah.
If you want to check, I'll put it on Paranormal Investigations UK. If you're not affiliated on there or subscribed, please do, and you'll have to see it. Or you can check my timeline page out. I'll put it on there. This footage. It's for the Daily Mirror, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but that'd be wicked because then I could put it on the Coventry Light page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I say, I do watch some of the YouTube channels, but
yeah,
recently the groups what I have been supporting, some reason I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the latest fashion or everyone's going to go towards that way.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube. I don't know if the people in the chat room heard of Patreon.
Yeah.
And some groups are moving to there, so they're still going to use YouTube, but like see contents like behind the scenes and stuff like that. They're going to stick it on Patreon. I don't know if this is a new thing. What people are doing?
Are they going to gradually entirely go on Patreon where you got to subscribe, or they're going to just forget YouTube, leave it behind, and that's now the past? They're moving on.
No, I think they're going to still use YouTube and Patreon the same. So it's still going to be contents on YouTube. They ain't leaving it completely. They're just going to split the workload, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But you ain't going to see much like you normally used to see on YouTube. Most of the contents they're going to put on Patreon.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what's your idea? Do you think people are going to be more on Patreon and YouTube's going to be left on the wayside? And what's your opinions on YouTube? With Patreon, they get less trolls or no trolls at all because they're not going to pay to go on. Do you think that's the way to go, folks? Patreon as opposed to YouTube.
I personally myself, it ain't only.
Well, that question to people in the chat room.
Yeah. Okay. You go on.
If I write that down, it'd take forever. I can't multitask. I just get by with one fingered keyboard. So I'm not very fluent. Anybody? No, not. I keep talking amongst themselves here. No. What's that thing they call that thing with you look in the mirror, you can see a spirit. You're trying to contact. You can actually talk to them. There's a name for it. I can't really remember it. Scrying. Is it scrying where you can talk, try and contact a spirit in the mirror? You'll see the reflection of the spirit or contact them for the mirror. Is it scrying? So it's kind of sounds like old Saxon words. Like.
I'm trying to think of myself and I can't.
Anybody know? Oh yeah, hang on. Thing is, not everyone can afford to join Patreon. Yeah, good point. That's what we thought. Paranormal people. That's our sentiments exactly. Yeah. People lose out. It's like Sky, isn't it? Television, everything going to Sky with football. Not looking for bloody Sky. It wasn't accessible when it first started. It probably is more accessible now, but there's still people who can afford it. I don't know. It's called Nope. What's that relevant to what we're talking about? The thing is, not everyone can afford to join Patreon. Yeah, good point. Very good point. But do you think paranormal people, Claire, and paranormal parafan, do you think more people are going, of groups are going to Patreon? Paranormal people says they need to remember that they get their start on YouTube and remember their subscribers. Yeah, good point again.
That is very true. Very, very, very true.
They seem to forget, don't they? Yeah, very conveniently forget. Yeah, seems as well. They need to remember that they got their start on YouTube and remember their subscribers. Yeah, remember where they started off on. Yeah, yeah. Couldn't agree more with that. Yeah, definitely spot on there. Yeah. I'm using the back.
Yeah, no worries, Matt. No worries.
Okay. You're all right.
Don't forget to mute yourself.
Hello, hey, back again. Hey, Mark. I love Alabaster, baby. Let's just get Rose on for a chat. Rose. Oh, what's her page again? Oh, fucking, I can't remember the bloody thing tonight. I really can't. Paranormal people saying below that you will always, I quote, you always get trolls, but just block them and move on. I don't get involved with drama ever. I leave them to it and do my thing. Yeah, that's yeah. Put up, you get trolls. That's unfortunately it's a double-edged sword on the line. You're going to get undesirable people just there just to rock the boat. Yeah.
Well, not only that,
yeah, I totally agree with what Claire said as well. I second what Claire. I agree with Claire sentiment as well concerning what Paranormal Mary Lou said in Paranormal People. Indeed, yeah. Look at there's 3 blue hearts. I can never get them. I just want to mention that thing about people capturing ghost voices, spirits of departed ones on the recording messages on landline phones. Has anybody heard of that phenomena before? And have they actually experienced it themselves? I put it to the people in the chat room, Claire, Para people, and others, Parafan. That's an interesting phenomenon. I've heard this cases where people have heard loved ones not long after they departed, hearing voices of the loved ones on recording messages on their landline phones. You know, That'd be quite eerie. I get eerie kind of things on the recording messages on the timeline phone. Sorry, my landline phone. Get it right. I've had some quite eerie kind of unearthly, not actually messages, noises or whatever on the my recording messages on my landline phone. But I don't think they're of paranormal nature though. But yeah. Karen, you're still there. Are you with us? If I get a chance to get you back. Karen,
yeah, no, I'm still here.
Are you with us? See?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here, Mark.
Exciting.
Yeah.
The Karen back from the dead. Look, he's here.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, you lost me there, man.
No, I'm sure I heard that on the news. What you was on about recorded voices. But
I think Paranormal People's responded.
I'm sure that was on the news.
Yeah, Paranormal People's responded. Is that Mary Lou? Yeah, I've seen videos on it. Not convinced, but you can never really never really say never. There's so many things it could be to call it real evidence. There is too many things it can be to call it real evidence. Yeah, I got it right. Sorry, I'm bloody reading glasses again. I don't know, I'm on the fence with that with myself, but I've not experienced it. You said there might be something.
Same too, Mark. Same too.
I'm on the fence on that. I'm not sure. I'm open to anything, but you know, most things they could manipulate anything. Spirits, can't they? Phones, all devices, electronic devices. So why can't they then manipulate an answering machine and contact the loved ones there, saying they're okay? It's your father here. I'm fine. Just contacting you, whoever, you know. Who's to say? I don't know. But everyone has their own opinion. I respect that. So that's fair enough. We can disagree and discuss it, and still not on here, not get wound up and personal about it, which is good. Yeah. I'm all for helping.
You would be shocked one day you woke up and listened to that on your answer machine.
I've heard some earthly things. I think somehow somebody left the phone on off the hook, and I'm supposed to record a message. I've not done so, and it's just recorded me in the background of somebody talking. Not saying there could be something in it, but they may not be something in it. I don't know. Not come off my fence with a big thud as of yet. Still on there. Not sure either way. Claire Albert says, real evidence in my eyes is with my own eyes. I don't disbelieve in other people's opinion. I'm just saying, I, for one, for seeing is believing. Paranormal people, I'm a believer, but
true.
This is paranormal people now. I'm a believer, but I'm very skeptical. But you have to stay open to things and do your research always. Fair points, guys. Thank you for your input tonight so far. You're doing brilliantly. Thank you. Always welcome on our shows, Claire and Para people and the others that come on. Where's she gone?
It's very true what they're saying, mate. You can't disagree with it. It's very true.
Para fan, you still with us? Shall I get the sounds? I'm going to do a sound now. Para fan, are you still with us? Is there anybody there? And allows you seances, and it shows. But I conjured Kieran back, didn't I? He come back. I'm here still.
I still wouldn't do one of those seance type things.
Claire says, Claire Albert says, actually, everyone is learning. Hang on, sorry. Oh, she responded to what paranormal people saying, yeah. Actually, everybody's learning exactly. No, actually, I understand, Claire. This is between Claire and paranormal people. I think there it is. I understand that, Claire. Let's go over again. I'm a believer, but I'm very skeptical. This is paranormal people, but you have to stay open to things and do your research always. Claire's put below that. Actually, everyone is learning. True. Claire says below that exactly. But then she says not actually laughing out loud. And point paranormal people. as per, I understand that, Claire. I like that. That's that's talk, bit of dialogue amongst ourselves. That's good. People are talking.
Yeah.
People are talking about the topic. That's great. And we're all contributing. Good. Love it. Carry on, guys. You're doing brilliantly tonight. I was going to say about the host, the co-host. Easy, where you go? I'm the co-host. That's the joke. Oh, okay.
Oh God!
You can have a laugh, Kieran. You can have a laugh, man.
Oh, you do. You
can't take things too seriously. I think people take things way too seriously. I think sometimes.
They do.
No, that's for you. Carry on. No. I'm just interested in the chat between you, discussing things. I'm interested in what para people. That's Mary Lou's net. I speak to Claire a lot. I get a chat. That's good. You're interacting and you're talking with us as well. That's great. That's great. You're not talking amongst yourselves and completely ignoring us. That's happening, shows. I've seen that. The host is talking crap. Let's talk amongst ourselves. What's the weather like where you are? It's pretty good at the moment. It's raining a little. It's fair now. That's been known. Yeah. We like to entertain. Yeah. Do we get a badge? Oh, I don't know about that. Who are you referring to? Do we get a badge? What did I say? Was that reference? I should have wrote it down actually. That because it's a reference, really. Yeah. I think you're saying yes. You get a badge. You did very well. You get a brownie points anyway. Thank God to you, Mary Lou. You've been brilliantly tonight, guys. Thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate that.
This one's all about sport.
It's nice to have a bit light-heartedness to laugh, and as well as a bit of everything, like that. Yeah. What is that? Can anybody explain to me on chat room and Kieran? Is it scrying where you look in the mirror, and can see a spirit? Somebody you can communicate with them. Is it scrying? Some kind of strange name? Sounds like Anglo-Saxon, some old Anglo-Saxon or something like that. It's just scrying. It sounds, rhymes with crying or something like that. Where you can look into a mirror, possibly a haunted mirror, probably see the spirit, and you can contact them. They use it as scrying. Is scrying, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Claire. Thanks for confirming that. Gallbags will be fine. Why does that say show or hide? I want a blankety black. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with YouTube's saying show or hide? This is what Paranormal People say. There's nothing wrong with what Paranormal People's put. I'm just quoting. I want a blankety blank check, book and pen. So what is wrong with that? There's an option to show or hide. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Is that YouTube not getting British humour?
That I ain't got a clue. Very strange. So you can only put certain things in the chat room then?
What is there scrutinising that? Whether I should hide it or show it? What is that popped up for? Absolutely nothing wrong with what Paranormal People put there. That's perfectly fine. I don't understand it. Sometimes, you wonder about. I've tried mirror scrying. I got nothing, but they say a black mirror works better. A black mirror. What's a completely blacked out mirror? Is it? I'll give you an RU mirror. That's Claire to Mary Lou and Paranormal People. Scrying, it is. It's quite spooky. They say they can use it as a portal, can't they? Spirits, mirror, can't they?
Yes, they can.
They can use anything they want to manipulate to their own means. Like intelligent spirit. Yeah.
I can't remember. I think it's somewhere in Boston, Lincolnshire end. where that famous couple from America come over. I forgot, Paranormal Lockdown, was it? I think they went to a house somewhere in Lincolnshire.
Yeah.
Can't think of the name of it, and something happened in the mirrors, the lights, all the mirrors and
Really?
equipment there. Yeah, that was very interesting.
I'd love to do that, possibly with a haunted place. You might just try that. If you've got a reputation haunted, just try it. You never know, you might get something. If it keeps perfectly still and quiet, you try and contact somebody, whatever. They're possibly going to use that as a portal. Or some, you might see something. Your contact. You might is it you see something? They might contact with you, contact you through the mirror. They use every other device, electronic device. So what's the difference? Why is the mirror no different? Although it's not much an electronic device. Yeah.
No, like you said, it's another thing for them.
It's an amazing ingenuity, these spirits. I give them that. Tell you that. I'm not jesting about that. I'm just saying. I'm not about ghosts, because ghosts is just probably somewhat residual, but spirits are intelligent. They respond to EVPs, respond in kind. An intelligent haunting. That's the difference between spirits and ghosts, isn't it? I think. I used to think just different names, but people think there's I wasn't going to differentiate between the two, but there's differences. That's what I've read anyway. Read online, I've read in books.
I wouldn't mind doing an investigation on an abandoned Aria base.
Yeah,
that'd be all right.
But Paranormal People says my house is active. I don't need to go anywhere. You lucky person. I'm tempted to do an EVP session there because I saw something, some wispy, powdery, wasn't all, passed through my wall, the foot of my bed. Wispy, kind of powdery, kind of dust like, whatever it was, mist passed through the wall of my bed in seconds. The light blue kind of wispy mist in my bedroom. That's no lie either. That's true. But I wasn't scared. That's the weird thing about this. Why was I scared? I felt like, oh my God, obviously be tonight. But that's more curious than I was actually scared. I still can there, and maybe one night I'll catch something. It may take hours, it may take weeks, days, weeks. You never know. There's something in there because I've seen things there in this room. Maybe I'm more susceptible than I thought. I'm reading more. I don't know.
I wouldn't mind a friendly one. I couldn't handle some one out of control. A friendly one would be all right, but I wouldn't like
this didn't seem threatening at all. This scene didn't seem threatening. What this misty, light, sky blue, misty, powdery kind of, pastel blue mist. Wasn't a wall, but I know that it just went through the wall. That's a fact, though. That's fuck me. Pardon my language. Oh God, YouTube will have to be massive for that. Bleep bleep. I'm going to say a more rude word. I say bum on YouTube. Do your worst. I say bum twice. Go on. So we're going off piece there.
Just a bit, Matt. Just a bit.
I get that. I'll be over the coals. I'll be shoved over the coals for that now. They'll never forgive me. Be ostracised from YouTube forever. Oh, I can see it. Oh, scandal. There'll be the newspapers everywhere. They'll be on
Well, it sounds like that. It sounds like that.
Seriously, back to what I was saying though. There was definitely some kind of mist, wispy blue, light blue mist at the base of my bed. It wasn't any kind of shapeless. It was there in seconds. It disappeared in the wall, through the wall. And that's a fact. I wasn't half asleep. Nothing. I wasn't even asleep at the time. Just watching a bit of telly. What the fuck was that? The curtain was drawn, no light coming in from the road, so I'm completely mystified what it was. Could it be of a paranormal nature? I don't know. Everyone swears that we're no, get Shorty, Claire. Get it right. Come on. You've seen the movie, haven't you? That's a joke. I might even say bum 3 times on the radio. On YouTube. See, the rebel I am. Well, I have anyway. Oh, Shorty. Black Eye. Oh, welcome, Black Eye Shorty. I'm sorry I didn't see you there. welcome, Black Eye Shorty, to our show.
Welcome, Black Eye Shorty, to our show too.
I don't remember Black Eye Shorty, but welcome anyway. Thank you for coming on our show. Hi.
I think we had him in the chat room before. I'm sure we have.
Oh, I can't believe our shows have been so sporadic. We've not been. You're on the board doing shows on a regular basis, then you're familiar with your audience. We've not been doing that. Been very sporadic with our shows, unfortunately, which we intend to remedy. So, ladies and gentlemen.
No, yeah, they've been on there before, and I think some of the guys who I've seen in the chat room, I've seen the YouTuber sites too, your channels.
We've got the Haunted Explorers as well. That's there. I'll take the high THE's on. Oh, hello! I've just seen them there. So we got welcome to Black Eye Shorty and. Where's he gone now? The Haunted Explorer, and welcome to THE, the Haunted Explorer 2.
Yeah, you heard of Haunted Explorer, the one in Los Angeles.
Oh,
America. Yeah, he's been here before.
welcome to our show. The Haunted Explorer, welcome to our show, and not forgetting Black Eye Shorty as well. Thank you. Oh gosh, it's about welcome to our Shorty there. Well, I was welcome to our show. It's on two minds. Oops.
Sorry, Mark, Las Vegas. That's.
Hi to Haunted Explorer, Haunted Explorers, THE, and welcome to our show. Indeed, thank you. More the merrier. More the merrier. A great discussion this night, and more voices that contribute to the chat room, and pull your opinions and experiences, whatever paranormal experiences, the better. I say anyway. And you're from Las Vegas. We're in the middle of England here. We're from the Coventry&Warwickshire Paranormal. It's big self-explanatory, really. We're in the heart of England here, in Mid-Warwickshire. The old Saxon kingdom nursery, as I call it. Middle-earth, ladies and gentlemen. Middle-earth. And the more the merrier.
Did I send the one with the castle when I went to a castle, Mark? I can't get. Who was it with there?
What? I can't. Who's that?
I might not send you it. I'll probably send you later on tonight. It's I know a group what I've been following. I think he's from Ireland, so I'll send you a video of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you speak to that West Midland Ghost?
Yeah, I did. I sent a message concerning my local pub. He's the administrator of West Midlands Ghost Club here in the middle of England, not far from us, in Birmingham. Nick Duffy. He mentioned an article on ghosts, on West Midlands Ghost Club, concerning my local pub bar, saying that there's a reputation of being haunted. It has. Bar staff have reported things moving, paranormal activity, like things moving on the shelves and moved off the shelf and fall off the shelf, like crystal or whatever, but glasses. And there's I think there's been paranormal activity. You hear a lot about paranormal activity in the cellars of these pubs as well, old pubs as well. Oh yes, there's always seems to be lots of activity, not so intense activity, a lot of activity down there. You seem to hear a lot of that, don't you? With pubs. Oh, but this pub's only 80 years old, over 80 years old. By the highway there. So built about 1837, between 1937 and 1939, I think. So it's 80 odd years old. 80 or 80 odd years old, anyway.
And don't forget, you got the old Ramen too, Mark. That's an old, well, in the pub loads.
Ramen. Ramen.
That's it. The Ramen. That's it. That's old. That's haunted too.
Is that? Where's that? The Ramen? Is that the one in Gloucestershire?
I believe so.
That's
Yeah.
ancient Ramen. That's that bloke. Who was the bloke? He died there. John, was it? John, was it? Something that old fella. He'd take you on tours around Ramen. Ancient Ramen dates from the 11th, something like 10th, 11th century, something like that. Yeah. I think he passed on, sadly, John. He's well in his 80s, so only good innings. It's still sad. Probably if you go there now, spirit is still roaming. Spirit is roaming around there now. There are quite a few ghost adventures, but I think most haunted have been there. I'm not sure. Haunted UK have been there. Oh God, what are they called now? They kill me now if I forget them. Forest Paranormal have been there from Gloucestershire. That's their neck of the woods. That's my good friends there. Adam and his wife. She'll kill me if I forget the name. Lovely pair, lovely couple they are, lovely.
What was that?
Gloucestershire. They actually did their investigation with they did a lot of sort of they cooperated with the groups, particularly with Chris Horton of Haunted Earth as well. They did a few whether it's in the I think it was their neck of the woods, Gloucestershire, around that way. Yeah. Paul so there's Adam and Paula Heath. So I just remember Paul's name. Should kill me for getting it. Which is not here now. Lovely people in there. That's where I'd love to do an investigation of them. Get to them. Yes. What? Yeah.
This is back out from the place. I have a clean towel. I put a clean towel in there. I couldn't then. And that was got over.
I love Chris. His history is fantastic. Or Paranormal People. Who? I think I need a pizza. You get me hungry now. That's a bit early on. Yes. So what's Karen still with us? Karen?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Are you still around the Lily? I'm not sure about myself.
No, I was looking
from last night. I love Chris. Oh, so Paranormal People's mentioned. I love Chris. His history is fantastic. Totally agree. The way he merges the history and the paranormal together, the way he weaves it together, Paranormal People, it is good, very good indeed. We just the whole thing. He produces, writes the music, musical score, incidental music, and chooses a location. It seems like he's just more or less on it by himself. He's a one-man show. And he collaborates with people very effortlessly as well. I would say, effortlessly as well. He's very versatile, interesting, talented man, and a real gentleman as well. We actually interviewed him as well on our show there about 2.5 years back, nearly 3 years ago now.
That was a pleasure interviewing him.
Yes, our first interview, I think.
Yeah.
He used to be a policeman, that's correct, yeah. Yeah. Oh, people, yeah, vodka, or as Ray says, from nobody believes me, paranormal. Vodka. Probably got a cold. I don't know. Yes, he's brilliant. Was that Ray or Chris? I think that's for Ray or Chris from Paranormal People. Yes, he used to be a policeman. That's true. Yeah, that's correct. He's an ex-policeman. Yeah, he retired earlier. I think, yeah.
You want to check out some of his, you want to check out some of his stuff? It's on Amazon.
Yes. He's on there. He used to go to YouTube, but he has got so much stick from trolls and people claiming his stuff. He's claiming his stuff as theirs and all this nonsense, copyright infringement, absolute nonsense. And such indifference from YouTube. He just thought he had to take his wares elsewhere on another platform. So he chose Amazon to the death. Yeah, it's sad because other people miss out on that. The trolls win and the idiots win. Unfortunately, small minority always ruin it for everybody else, which is sad to say. Yeah. Yeah. But what he was fair enough to Chris though. What he did was he did a cut-off point between his stuff. The older stuff he kept on YouTube, I think up to pre-2014, or 20, I can't remember exactly. Yeah, anything past a certain year is all on Amazon now. We have to pay.
No, I think it's free.
Yeah.
I think it's free if you got Amazon Prime or whatever. I think you can watch these videos for free if you've got Amazon Prime.
Yeah, but aren't you paying for Amazon Prime? Aren't you paying for that anyway? I don't understand how it works.
Yeah, I think it's about £7 a month or something.
Free. But on Prime, Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's about £7 something.
On Amazon Prime. A £7 Amazon Prime to see Chris's stuff.
I think so. Don't quote me on the price, but it's roughly round about there. I know it ain't too expensive. If you got Amazon Prime, so you get your delivery. You sign up to it, but then you can watch videos and stuff like that for having that description.
So there's two. There's Amazon. You can watch them on that one, the ordinary one, the standard one. There's Amazon Prime. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Why just have the one? I don't know. It's confusing. Why should you have to choose? Just put it on one. I don't know. It's a shame you have to leave because I watched his stuff up for 6 years. Lovely stuff. I bought his videos as well. I bought 3 of his videos. I've got Haunted Landscapes from I think 2015, Tales from a Dark World 2012, The Spirit Realms from only last year. So I've got 2 of his stuff there. I'll treasure them. They're very hard. They're probably very hard to get if they get scratched. I don't play very often. They're priceless to me. Perhaps if they're ever damaged, if I appeal to or make everything to Chris, he'd probably do some out for me. Might do some copies out for me. And if that's not the case, I'll just have to check on it. If that comes worst case scenario, check on Amazon, or eBay, I suppose. You might try them up there. But
Well, yeah, he's got 2 pages. He's got Amazon and the Patreon.
Well, Miss Claire's comment from earlier. How rude you two.
Sorry.
Rude YouTube, it should have been. I must have just seen that now. It's probably an old comment. It's about from about 20 minutes back. Should we rude tube? You rude tube something like that too as well. Or I don't know if she's referring to me or somebody else because I've been sort of jokingly been rude earlier on. I never effing swear and lie. I don't believe in it at all, honestly. No. Watch my French, watch my P's and Q's, watch my language, mind my French. Anyway, joking aside, I recommend Chris check his channels out. Anyway, just check his stuff on Facebook and what videos he's got on YouTube as well. I recommend them. Highly recommended. Anyway, they go highly recommended by not just myself, but by Kieran as well.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah,
he has got good content. It's like you said, but when he does the history side of thing, then swing into the investigation side.
Everybody's got their own approach. His style. Everybody's got their own unique style. He's not.
Well, yeah.
Conspiracy. He's low key. He's respectful. and he gets great results, and the mixture of history and all that release does. Whereas other people, they're confrontational. There's a history element, but they're more confrontational. I don't know why they're doing that. Maybe they get a response. It's probably sometimes they get a response, sometimes they don't. You know, yeah. Or it depends if they do the homework on this place. They do and they think they're going to confront an evil entity of a spirit of some kind. I don't know. They're going to confrontation straight off. I don't know. What would I do? What would you do? I don't know. Softly approach or be confrontational when you do an EVP session, you know, to get response.
I don't know. Some people do go confrontation to try to get a response or some kind of reaction by going to them. Personally, myself, I wouldn't do nothing like that. You got to get something. You got to get something.
We're pretty respectful on our investigations. We've done. Don't be Kieran, haven't we? Yeah.
Each to their own. Each to their own. Some people do get better way by doing that. You know what I mean?
I've got to stop you there a minute. Sorry, just Paranormal People says my other half is total skeptic, but he watches. But that's her hubby or boyfriend. One half is total skeptic, but he watches Chris with me. Yeah, I do. I love Chris. I miss his. I do miss his stuff because I'm not affiliated to his latest channel on Amazon. I've got to work out a way of paying for that because I have no online account because I don't trust online banking. So I do PayPal or arrange a direct debit with my building society a month. I could do that or go PayPal, can't I? I don't know how it works. I haven't got an account. I don't trust online banking. I have no trust or faith having an account online. I don't even have a Visa card or scanning card. I just have an ATM. It's a old-fashioned ATM card. That's all I have. Anyway, looking at the chat room, I've Paranormal People has also added, I've never confronted it. I think it's disrespectful. You know. But even if it wasn't an evil spirit, would you be respectful regardless? This person you were contact was good or evil anyway. You'd be still, regardless if it was evil or good anyway. You'd still be respectful, yeah. Yes, thank you, Paranormal. Yeah, I think we're pretty respectful, aren't we? We're going in blind to a churchyard. We don't know who we're contacting, do we?
No.
If you're going into a house blind, you don't know whether that's an evil spirit or a good spirit or not. But some people do the history. They do their history on the house prior to going in there. So and so was here. He's a right bugger. Blah blah blah. Killed his wife and his children, then slit his own throat. We hear all these horror stories. Don't you? It's like GAC.
Well, believe it or not, Mark, but that's the latest thing now. House investigation. What before you never used to get that. It was all outdoors, or castles, or forests, or some kind of graveyard, or something.
Grand hotel or castle or whatever.
Yeah. Now,
the Eolian pub. Yeah, the Eolian pub or whatever. Yeah. But they're just as haunted as these grand, glamorous places we just mentioned. Look at the house up 30 West. Is it West Drive in Yorkshire? I can't remember that. I'll figure it out.
30 East Drive. 30 East Drive.
30 West Drive. Trust me, no sense of direction, ladies and gentlemen. I goes west into the East Drive. 30 East Drive in Pontefract, West Yorkshire. That's it. Oops.
That's correct.
That's the drawing board. Where's my Google? I feel a Google coming on.
And then you got 39 Degree Street or something, Skegness or Lincolnshire.
Yeah, you don't have to be. Well, but is 30 East Drive deserving of reputation? A lot of people, there's people there have no evidence at all, and I think, oh God, who was that? Paranormal Lockdown? Is it with Nick Groff and Katrina Weidman? They went there, and there's other groups gone there. I think
that's it.
Did GAC? Did they visit? They visited there. I'm sure they did. 30 East Drive, Pontefract, West Yorkshire, isn't it? Yeah. That's nobody lives there at all. It's like a time capsule there. All the furniture, it's like you're spending time. All the furniture there is from the 70s. The garish wallpaper, the furniture, Donny Osmond pictures. That's just terrifying in itself. The Osmond poster there. That's terrifying in itself. I
think the only problem with that, Mark, I think it's been exposed too many times. Well, too many groups going in. Of course, some groups ain't gonna get nothing. There's some people are gonna get it. Like you say, they don't work just like that. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And you pay all that money
there as well, but their credibility's gone down the drain. They've done this 20 ages ago.
Yeah.
Paranormal people, always you should be respectful to them. If there are bad spirits there, excuse me, I'll say again. I'll clear my throat. Always you should be respectful to them. If there are bad spirits there, they are good, and you want them on your side. Yeah. So there's good and bad, as you're saying. If there are bad spirits there, they're good, and if you want them on your side, you should be respectful. You know. That's a good point. If there are bad spirits there, they're all good, and you want them on your side. So you just got to be pragmatic and tactful and respectful in a way. Yeah. Well, this is my first big word tonight. It's pragmatic. I've been saying that one for years. All week. Claire's been there. Oh, really? Claire's been to 30 East Drive, Pontefract, Yorkshire.
Oh, yeah.
I said, Claire's been there. Claire has been there, and she's saying, ask her. Oh, Claire, what was it like? Was it an exhilarating experience, or was it just didn't live up to expectation? Was it good? What was the experience like? Claire, sorry, I obviously paranormal people there. Claire, sorry. So what was it like, Claire? I've been 30 East Drive, West Yorkshire, Pontefract, West Yorkshire. Did it live up to expectation, or was it a complete damn squib? Oh, the picture's gone. Yeah, it was good fun. Going back soon. Oh, wow. Was defo creepy. However, I personally didn't experience much. And you have to pay to get in there, Claire, as well. I think she's still on. Claire. She's still, yeah, still here, yeah. I
don't know if it's like £200.
You have to pay, Claire. Claire, can I just ask you? I went. If by the time I type the message in, the show will be over. My typing skills are very rudimentary, to say the least. Did you have to? Do you have to pay? How much? Yes, you do. How much did you pay per person, or did you pay in a group? I don't know. It's interesting that. I'm loving the show. It's a great show. I just hope I say that and get a breaking the show. Some technical error. Oh my lord!
I would have thought.
Great there, but I'm really careful to keep my mouth shut.
I would have thought it'd be cheaper in a group, though, Mark.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. How much do you have to pay to get in? What was the admittance fee to 30 East Drive then? 60-something pounds, not sure. I never paid. I went with you went with the Ouija Brothers. Oh wow. We're subscribed to the Ouija Brothers, aren't we?
Yeah, them guys are awesome. They are.
Yeah, we love the Ouija Brothers. Really.
Definitely check out their videos. It's an awesome channel.
What's happening here? What have I done?
You still there, Mark?
Yeah, I just made the screen bigger somehow. I'm with you.
I'm with you.
If when I start writing messages on chat rooms, they're like a bloody essay, so I'm trying to keep them short and sweet. Yeah, they are awesome. Yeah, yeah. Claire said they're awesome. Yeah, I respond. I feel like sort of not neglecting them there. I know they're responding in kind of the chat room. I'm doing it all verbally and not writing any messages in the chat room. So I just thought add something in the chat room there. Yeah. With levity to the proceedings, it looks better, looks more presentable than be whittering away there. Talking absolute bloody rubbish. Yeah,
but I think the Wiki put.
Sorry, seriously, yeah.
I think they put a video up a few days ago about what happened last year with all their stuff. You know,
the road from us. They're in West. They're sort of Black Country, Birmingham, Black Country, Birmingham, aren't they?
Yeah, not far. Yeah,
we're Coventry, Warwickshire way. So it's just up to the side of the Midlands there.
Yeah, but if I could capture any evidence like how they did, I'll be chuffed. Even at something on the recording, I'll be quite happy with that.
Paranormal People says, Claire, did you take her too near? That's what we want to know. Laughing my a off. I'm not using an LMAO for a long time. I usually make my own up. They're a bit too much detail in there. It's a long story. All right, got a piece there. Yes, a sample of wallpapers to die for. Are you on about 30 East Drive, I gather? Yeah. Are you allowed to do that? Oh God, would you do? I don't know. Would I do it? Get a souvenir, a bit of a wallpaper off a famous property?
No, I wouldn't, because I'm sure when people go in there, people need to know. Don't take no. Don't take anything back with you. You know what I mean? Because it's a thingy. That's a
wallpaper. Something there, is it? A tiny sample. Is this? Wasn't much, I'm sure. I didn't really lol.
I think some people did take some stuff when they did.
It must be tempting there. No, I'm just saying. Every must be tempted to take some kind of leave them out or some souvenir like that. I suppose if everybody was doing it, taking samples of wallpaper, no wallpaper left, were there? So you've got to take in that context.
Some people has took stuff out of that property and they had a bad experience and they returned the object.
Yeah, attachment, some kind of attachment.
Yeah.
Attachment, spirits attached to an certain item, and they've taken out the house and they've had pretty bad karma. Yeah. Yep. Ooh. So the thing is, just leave things where they are, particularly the very haunted property, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know what you're letting yourself in for.
That's why they left to know anyone investigates there.
Don't
take anything away from the house.
I didn't know that. Is that in general? Was that specifically at 30 East Drive?
That's 30 East Drive. They left a note because some people used to go in there.
Yeah, more than I do. Bloody hell.
Little objects, and then somebody had a bad experience and they returned the object.
Well, this. Apparently, really thought this would be good. Yes, there's a cabinet. Claire says, yes, there is a cabinet full of what people stole and brought back. Really? True that, Mary Lou.
Yep. The only reason why I know that because I.
You refer to already haunted? Yeah, I'll be good. That's Paranormal People. That's Mary Lou from Paranormal People. There's a cabinet full of stuff of what people have brought back. They're like a big, Oh my God. It's a shame. Shame. The cabinet of shame. The people have stolen brought back. But surely they put them back to where they were originally situated in the rooms, though, wouldn't they? Eventually. No, it's not. Best not to. I've never. It's not for souvenir hunters. No. I've never done it myself. That's, people have, Yeah. not going to Stonehenge, you know, people chipping away at the stone. They're so near Stonehenge. If everyone was doing that, there'd be no freaking stones left, would there? Stonehenge. Just a few freaking pebbles. Yeah. I was here. I wasn't, but I am now. Chip away at the stones around. They can't. There's a. Is there exclusion around even to Stonehenge? There's you can't. Can you get in the inner circle? I don't know. Is it an exclusion zone?
Yeah, it's a little zone where you can't go nearby it, but certain days they.
Stonehenge, that's in Wiltshire, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I've never been there, but I was near there in Glastonbury in '82. At the pop festival there. Good God, that long ago now. Jesus Christ. 18 years old, look at me now. Even stones from the garden, you're joking. The stones from the garden, am I get that right? From East Drive. Paranormal Peep says my spirits get a little honest with their opinion. And new ones need to be aware. Love it. And you guys have been absolutely awesome tonight. Thank you for your contribution. You've been absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Love you. You're always welcome to the chat room on our show anytime. You really are. We do appreciate you.
Very true, Matt. Very true.
Claire and Paranormal people, whoever's.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't always have to be a load. You can have a great conversation with just 3 or 4 people, and then necessarily loads of people on the chat room. Paranormal Peep says my spirits get a little honest with their opinion. I've just said that. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Below that. Sorry. Sorry, I've read that. Just below that now. They like to swear a little. Why not? They do. They can be very vocal. They're Paranormal Peeps, yeah. That's Mary Lou from Paranormal Peeps, isn't it? People, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, Paranormal People. Are you from the UK or US? I can't remember now. There's so many names with the groups of Paranormal this and Paranormal. I get confused. I'm not saying clear, yeah.
It does get a bit confusing.
No, I don't. Yeah. A little? Well, it's certainly a question mark. Claire responds to Paranormal Peeps. That's just where a little, well, or a lot. Young Lancashire born in Warwickshire lad, born and bred, Paranormal Peeps. Born and bred in heart of England, Warwickshire. They changed over and lumped us in and become the West Midlands. But we're on the peripheries of Warwickshire's only 15 minutes up the road, Nick Kerry, from where I am. I suppose in the outskirts, you're 15 minutes from anywhere, really, I suppose. Well, especially the east. Sort of the eastern side, I suppose, the east and southern side. They can't go by that because it was centre, the only city in Warwickshire up to 1974. Now we're sort of, was it Solihull, Coventry, Solihull, that's west side, isn't it? Birmingham.
They keep changing the boundary.
I'm sort of southeast. Am I southwest? Camberley. That covers quite a few areas. Binley, does that cover? No, Binley. Ilston, that's Coventry Southwest, isn't it? Camberley, Tarnhill, and all that. Coventry Southwest, that's sort of. I'm about 20 minutes by car from Kenilworth. This is Warwickshire, isn't it? So a 15-minute walk. I'm in the Warwickshire countryside, aren't I? Yeah, where I am. Depending what part you are in the Coventry, that's right. Yeah, I get off piece here. Because we're Coventry South now. It used to be Coventry South West. Three. The sort of lectural role. It was for lectural purposes. Different. It was divided more. There's more areas, wasn't there? They merged one area into just Coventry South. Was it Coventry South East, South West, and Coventry South East, wasn't it? I think it's Coventry South now. You know, where it's sort of the outskirts going towards Warwickshire. We are. Yeah. Rolling countryside, 15 minutes from where I walk. Brilliant. I can't believe it. I'm so lucky. A lot of haunted places there as well. That's the point I was getting to anyway. Camley Hall. I'd love to do that boarded up place. Dates from the 17th century as well. So how long has it been boarded up for years? You know Hardy Farm Lane? Kieran?
Yeah, I know Hardy Farm Lane, Mark. Yeah. What's that picture what you stuck on the other day? I think it was old black and white picture of a horse wagon or something.
I can't remember that.
No, I don't know if it's from
my timeline picture. My timeline picture. I can't try to get the. Put it into what's the word? Freaking hell. Trying to put it in context there. What you're about now? My timeline page, my timeline picture, or what?
No, you stuck up. It might be, or you might have put it in one of the groups. It's like an old Western carriage, a black and white carriage.
With the ghost thing, Nottingham Museum. Yeah. Oh, did I mention that earlier on?
No, you never mentioned it. No, I stumbled across it. I was trying to look what was all about.
Oh, did I mention that earlier on about the that museum in Nottingham? That Victorian hearse where they captured with a still camera the handle of the hearse got up and down. It went up. It's like a mystical hand going up.
Yeah.
Did I mention it? I can't remember if I mentioned it earlier. I can't remember that. But anyway, the handle of the hearse, the carriage went up, just about to hit the glass and went down again. It looked like it was a kind of mystical, kind of ghostly hand picking it up. And this Victorian hearse that was in this museum in Nottingham, it was captured on a still a static camera. Yeah. Just let the camera run, didn't they? Just put it in that room, part of the room in the museum. Yeah.
Because I've seen a couple of people sharing it. I thought, oh, what's all this? No, I've seen you sharing it. Oh.
Yeah, mate, look, or Mag, if you want. Yeah, I'm Lancashire born and bred. Lovely. I love Lancashire. To Lancashire people, Preston, love Preston. Great laughs. Me great memories in the 80s. Okay, a lot, Claire. He. They do have nasty mouths. I have no clue where they got it from.
What?
After my A off. Me neither, Mary Lou. You're so well spoken, no idea. I'm southeast. Southeast, where from? Southeast London, southeast. The southeast, is that possibly Sussex, Kent? Was it Kent, probably? I'm from Preston. Laugh at I have some great memories from Preston, Paranormal peeps. Great memories there. So Preston means priest town. That's what it means. Town of the priests. Kent, yes, southeast Kent, isn't it? That's right. Yeah. This next door. Is it West and East Sussex? They split Sussex in two, haven't they? That's all changed on the boundaries. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I've got cousins in Sussex. Is it East or West Sussex? I can't remember. Brighton. Is it Brighton and Hove? We've got cousins there. The one in Brighton, some in Brighton, and Hove next door. I think. First cousins. That's now lovely Mary and Georgina. Lovely people. Yeah. Hello, I'm back again.
Hello, Mark, you're back again.
I'm lost now. Yes, it does. I mean, it's priest time, yeah. Yes, it does. We were mentioned the Doomsday Book. It was all in Latin, wasn't it? Coventry or this would be convent, but people Coventry. It's the origin of Coventry is kind of debatable as well. Something it's a convent. There was a convent in Coventry, yeah, but it's founded by the Saxon priestess Osburga, Saint Osburg. So there's a church in memory to her. Or it could be something else. I'm not sure the origins of the word.
Saint Osburg's back. I used to be an old boy at Saint Osburg's.
Saint Osburga. There's a Saxon priest, noblewoman or priestess or whatever. She found the order, some kind of order there. I don't know. Going back to the late Saxon times. It tells dear to my heart. My mum and dad got married there in 1955, St. Osburg's. Yeah. The town of Lady Godiva, Coventry. Yeah.
Yes.
And Leofric. That was her husband, yeah. The thing about her going through the streets naked and total nonsense. The thing about Peeping Tom, that legend appeared even a lot later than that. It's just, no, story. It's a great story, but I don't think there's very much of it bizarre.
Well, I watched that history. Who done the Time Team, and he mentioned something about. I think you sent me a video, King Henry something, and he was on about
that. Yeah,
I'm sure he was.
It's a very important, prominent medieval town in the medieval times. Birmingham was just a village. Coventry was a prominent town of great importance. Probably the fourth, fifth biggest town in England, the medieval England. So it's great prominence. Very loyal to. It's quite strange. The history is amazing. They actually held parliaments there as well. During Henry VI reign, during the War of the Roses, he sought refuge there. Seth sought refuge in Coventry in I think the 1450s, mid 1450s, whatever. Coventry was very loyal to the crown. Then, quite ironically, 200 years later, it was loyal to Parliament and refused entry to the King in 1642, in April 1642, because King Charles, at the start of the First Civil War, wanted to make Coventry his war capital and seize the magazine, the gunpowder, and all the guns there. And Coventry was staunch parliamentarian, refused outright to let him in. Quite strange how history changed, though it is.
See, on this station, we do a bit of mixture. We do a bit of history, a bit of paranormal at the same time.
Yeah, and 20-odd years later, his son, Charles II, come to the throne. He got revenge on Coventry, tore down the walls of Coventry. That's why we've got hardly any walls left now. Charles II get revenge on Coventry, tore the walls down of Coventry. That denied entry to his father 20-odd years before, maybe 20-odd years before.
You still get a mark on the old classic TVs, TV.
Oh my goodness,
they used to say, "Oh, that's it. We're going to see Coventry." Remember that?
I don't know how long that term goes back. Was because you were punished because was it due to an industrial thing that people sat there wouldn't talk to you, or did it go back to? Did it go back to?
That's it.
I think it went back to. Royalist prisoners sent it to Coventry, and the parliamentarian, been a staunch parliamentarian town, the locals wouldn't talk to you. They'd snub you because you're royalist and you were a prisoner. I think it goes back further. Sent to Coventry. That term, sent to Coventry.
I believe so. Yeah. It is.
I've got real pieced it. I got the wrong word there, ladies and gentlemen. I think I might get barred from you too. Where I'm going. Naughty boy. I think the term "sent to Coventry" I think goes back to the Civil War. Yeah, because they're still there today. This 14th century church was used as a prison, believe it or not. I think St. John the Baptist Church was founded in 1344 by the widow of Edward II. Something like that. It's still there today. It's amazing to survive the bombing. I think actually royalist prisoners I think if my history serves me right, were housed there, and they were stumped and but talked to by the locals. It was being Coventry, been a staunch parliamentarian town. So there you go.
See, told you we'd do a bit of history and a bit of.
I know that, yeah. But hasn't it been used for industrial terms? People have been sent to Coventry, been ostracised by the unions or something like that. Has it been used? Has it been used sort of? Was it used as a punishment quite recently as well? But the origins goes back further. I don't know. I'm not sure now. I hate that self-doubt groups, and that's terrible. But there was an industrial show sent to Coventry. Somebody was banned, like a worker or something like that. They're sent to another factory there. They weren't talked to or something. I don't know. It's just industrial tale. I don't know. But I heard that terminology bandied about a lot in the 70s. Well, the origins go back. I think I'm not sure about that bit, but the origins I knew go back to the English Civil War. Yeah.
No, because I have seen it on some old really classic TV programs when it mentioned.
That's right. Yeah, 17th century English.
Yeah.
Paranormal people, I love Main Street. Paranormal people, 17th century English Civil War punishment when Coventry was a parliamentary stronghold. Yep. So you were sent to Coventry, weren't you? That's right. Yeah. Oh, you don't ever going to talk to you with your ignorant sods because you're a royalist. When they talk to you, mate, so F off. You're scum. You're the lowest form of life on this planet. You're coming in for a holiday, mate. You're going to be ignored. You're here to serve a punishment. Locals are going to treat you with contempt and completely ignore you. That's the kind of punishment. It could be worse. They could be killed, couldn't it? That's the least worst punishment, I suppose. Yeah? People not talking to you. I think that church was using it. That church is still there. It's amazing church. The spot end, beautiful church, sandstone church. How it survived the bombings? It could be partially damaged. So I don't know whether it was. Or was it restored? I don't know, because I'm not fully sure the history of it. But St. John the Baptist Church, 1344. It's been there over 770, nearly 780 years. Unbelievable. No, 670 years. Sorry, that bit wrong. That's 1244, isn't it? 1344, something like that. It was built. Absolutely amazing. It's a beautiful church. I've never, ever been in there. I've seen the outside of it and wondered at it. I must take you some pictures one time. Can you put pictures in the chat room, Kieran?
Yeah, if you send me some pictures, I could. If you got any, send it in.
Can you put pictures in the chat room? Do that. Well, I'm not now. I mean, another time. But I want to do it now.
Yeah, I could do it another time. Yeah.
I wonder if it'd be haunted. That old. Summer's 1344. That's. I think it was built in memory of Edward II, who died. Who was murdered in under the order of his ex-wife in Berkeley Castle, 1327. I think it was built in the memory of her late husband by his French queen, I think, something like that. I'm not entirely sure the history. But dates from the mid 14th century, 1344. So that's what 375 years ago now. No, 675 years ago. Get it right.
And can I say any
670 odd years that church stood there. What if those walls could talk? What's it absorbed in those times? What I'm saying, is it haunted? Is it paranormal energy? There must be something of a paranormal thing there. The energy of that place, been that old. What's it seen? What's absorbed? You know, not just of a intelligent spirit nature, but of obviously residual. What kind of thing must have absorbed those walls that needs to be untapped? An investigation. I'd love to find out if you can do an investigation there. If it's been Coventry&Warwickshire Paranormal, we also got a sister page, Coventry&Warwickshire Paranormal Investigators, because when we investigate as well, we could check this place out and come back to you guys with the findings. Yeah, what do you think?
And can I say, any new people in the chat room, please subscribe to each other's page. It will help each other out immensely. Subscribe to each other.
Oh yeah. If they ignore last battle to take place in England took place where my house is built, 1715, Battle of Preston. Yeah. That's the first Jacobite rebellion, wasn't it? Paranormal people, wasn't it? Okay, the 45 rebellion under Bonnie Prince Charlie's son, and his father before that, the 15 rebellion, wasn't it? Yeah. 1715. That's 303 years ago. Bloody hell. What's that? 1645? No, 1745. Because Clodagh Moor was 1746 when he was beaten up in Scotland, wasn't it? I think 100 years out there. What about Preston pans? Is that somewhere else? Is that somewhere else? But differentiate it from Preston. I'm confused. What's about the Preston pans? I've heard that rap bangs about as well. So. Was the first battle of Preston? Yeah. No, you I think 1740s there. I think yeah. Fair enough. I've made mistakes like that. Don't worry about it. I'm not trying to be patronised or anything like that because I've made mistakes with dates. Don't worry about it. We've all done that. There were 2 battles in Preston. Oh my god. Would you investigate a battlefield, paranormal peeps? Do an EVP session. Like, we tend to do that soon. We've got plenty of Civil War and War of the Roses battlefields around here as well. So Bosworth is just 30 miles up the road there. King Richard lost his crown. King Richard III. You live in a battlefield. That's the Battle of Preston you're on about, yeah. Yeah, wow. That's the first Jacobite rebellion, 1715, yeah. The 15, and yeah, the 45. Bonnie Prince Charlie was a son of they're both pretenders to the crown, weren't they? Yeah. Or he Charles Stewart, both Charles Stewart, I don't know. I can't remember. There were the Stuarts trying to claim the throne, weren't they? 1715, and his son in 1745, Bonnie Prince Charlie, he lost at Culloden in 1746. Okay, well, I want to be king over the seas to sky. Romantic songs in. I'd love to do old churches. If you get permission, I might do. Make a donation to the church, to the St John the Baptist Church here in Coventry. That beautiful mid-14th century church that was built by the I think the widow of Edward II. I think got murdered at Berkeley Castle there when he was deposed. If we could do an investigation there, a paranormal investigation there, just see what comes. I'd love to find out what we could come out with. Yeah, and we could donate something to the church. If we get it free, we could do this little donation there. But to get it done free, like
Yeah. But some places you don't have to go to pay. Some places, most places where you can look, are free anyway. You just got to look around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All
right. Gallow Hill, where they killed the tradesman 1715, is 500 yards from my house. 2 headless bodies have been dug up there. Bloody hell, how gruesome. Also, paranormal people has added, I quote, I also live on an old church and churchyard. No wonder my house is I also live on an old church and churchyard. No wonder my house is active. Yeah. Plenty of activity there. So that's firm, fertile ground for activity. That is paranormal Paranormal peeps, indeed. Yeah, yeah. Has everybody else gone? Is anybody still here? Still, just got paranormal peeps at the top.
No, I've still got 5 viewers.
Is it clear there?
Yeah, I still got 5
They're
viewers.
not the church grounds to build my home. That's very considerate of them. My house is built with church land for the monastic order that was founded in the mid 11th, 12th century. And then the monastery was dissolved by Henry VIII, I think, and become Stoneleigh. It's still Stoneleigh Abbey now, isn't it? Stoneleigh House. The old come a stately home. The old Stoneleigh. I think it's still Stoneleigh Abbey, isn't it? But it's just it become a stately home, didn't it? After the dissolution of the monastery, an aristocrat had a house there on the ruins of the old monastic order there. That's which dissolved by Henry VIII. Stoneleigh Abbey. It's a stately home still there, and a lot of the Tudor buildings still. I think the medieval Tudor buildings survives. Most of it is 18th century. I think I went there about 2014. Couldn't believe the place, Stoneleigh Abbey, Stoneleigh House, whatever it is. Absolutely amazing, incredible. We went on to Kenilworth Castle after that. Absolutely brilliant day out. Apart from the weather. 2014. This is 5 years ago. Where are we now? 19, so yeah. 5 years ago? I can't believe that's 5 years ago. Yeah. So Canley was a little hamlet outside Coventry, that's what it was. And they get swallowed up by this suburban sprawl and become part of Coventry there, sort of part of the early or mid 20th century, something like that, yeah. It was a tiny not these towns like Kersley, Aldesley, were outside Coventry. There's Coventry sort of like expanded and eventually swallowed all these villages and hamlets up. And Canley was a hamlet way out the countryside. Yeah, there's still traces of there now with the farmhouses and these. They've got Canley Hall there, dates from the late 17th century. So you've got the old country roads there, still traces of it. Although a lot of housing estates are built up there, there's still traces of what it used to be like. You know, and the father of the Australian Federation, Tony Parks, was born at an old timber frame cottage there in 1815. Couldn't believe that.
Mark, what is that in the chat room?
Sorry?
What is that in the chat room? Someone's writ.
Somebody in the chat room, is it? Sorry, just a second.
I said someone writ.
Oh, somebody writ in the chat room, sorry.
Yeah.
It's Claire and Paranormal Peeps. I had an old churchyard in Churchill, no wonder I've seen that. I'm not the church down to build my home. I've said that. Claire will be listening. She's talking. Oh no, never, Claire. I've been a good student and taking in all the info. Bless you. I'm not. It's just in my case. I'm getting one ear in my ear, out the other in my case. Sorry. Talking a bit harsh, Mary Lou. I prefer taking a scary interest. Guys are great to love. I went to Clitheroe Castle years ago. That was cool. Was it haunted? Any was that a paranormal investigation or just being a tourist? Or what? Claire, an interesting look. You guys love each other, really, don't you? Thank you to that. You guys have contributed wonderfully to that answer. I appreciate it.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, definitely, Mark. Definitely.
I'm going to have a bit of fun, a bit of banter. There's no malice, you know that. Between that bit of fun like that.
This is what it's all about: supporting each other.
Yeah.
Definitely share.
By the way, out of order, a bit of banter there between Claire and Paranormal Peeps because I know each other. Love it. By the way, you out of milk? You out of milk, Mary Lou? Because she's my mate. We understand each other. And Mary Lou's from Paranormal Peeps, isn't she? Hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye. With Mary Lou, we so love you being on the show. That's the coolest lyric I've ever caught off the top of my head yet, I tell you. God, he's got the naughty step now after that. Good grief. I pay here to be my friend, but Mary Lou from Paranormal Family. Oh, no, I don't believe that for once, Claire. Oh. You guys have been absolutely brilliant tonight. Thank you. Appreciate that. Absolutely brilliant. Thanks. I might celebrate have another drink. I don't know.
Go on, push the boat out. Push the boat out.
I'm nowhere near the river or sea. What are you about? Oh, me metaphorically. Sorry, Kieran. Am I away from a bloody river? Where about pushing boat? Honestly, I'd drown anyway. Oh, metaphorically, you mean literally, of course. Silly bloody me. Honestly, I get the wrong end of the stick sometimes, honestly. I went with my daughter and Paranormal people, but I went with my daughter and sorry, excuse me. I went with my daughter. I went with. Was that your daughter? Is that, why is it? Why is that? That's abbreviation. That your must be your. Went with your. Is that why? Is that why abbreviation of your? It must be. And the other half of the castle, they have a great interactive museum there too. She's cheap, so it doesn't cost me much.
That's all right.
That's my big fat hairy ass off. Oh, too much detail there. Be careful. It's not hairy, honestly. Well, last time I checked, anyway. Well, I'm going to just put a comment and thank.
Yeah, much appreciate these guys for joining the chat room, taking their time out wherever you are this Sunday evening or daytime, wherever you are. Brilliant. But like I say, anyone new in the chat room who ain't spoken or listening in the background, please subscribe to each other's page. It does help everyone out. And please share videos out there too.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I support any page. I support most people, their contents and their work in their videos. Mm-hmm. I always share, when I get the chance, I always share on my respective pages. And I do try to subscribe to most channels.
I was Roger, what are you saying? I weren't listening. To the naughty step, I shall go. I was in the middle of doing something there. Sorry, you have to say it again. I was writing a message there to the chat room. So
yeah, no worries. No, I was saying any people who's listening written in the chat room who's just listening in, don't forget to subscribe to each other's page and share videos and contacts out there. It's all about helping each other out.
Yeah. No worries, Mark. So he responded there to because no worries, Mark. We wait on gold badges. Badges? Come on. What are you asking a bit there? Can't afford that. Probably silver. No, I'm only kidding. Yeah, you've been really good tonight. Do you think we should have gimmicks and sound bites like a lot of the shows, like a little kind of what do you call them, jingles, you know? Welcome to Coventry&Warwickshire Paranormal Talk Radio. It is for a big surprise today. Yeah, you might have a conversation from both the hosts and the co-hosts. Do you think it's jingles and gimmicks? Do you think just have it plain talk should have jingles? What do you say? Somebody mentions tequila. We have tequila. Oh, we have tequila and jingles. Why not? Go for it.
No, you can't mention that.
Tequila.
Ah.
You've got sunrise. Tequila sunrise. It's tequila's a drink. We got tequila sunrise. That's what. Probably that inspires somebody to
Yeah,
make a cold tequila. I don't know. I've never had tequila. Seriously.
Yeah, but it's the other beverage out there.
Just another tequila sunrise. Mm-hmm. I thought I was going to say that. Jingles, gimmicks, just plain talk. Why does, unless you have jingles and gimmicks to pad out a show, what do you say? The format, should we keep the same format? Should we have jingles? Should we have this and that? Make it more.
I'll look to.
I don't know. Dynamic with speech marks there, doing my old fingers there. Inverted commas. Speech dynamic.
I would love to do stuff like that, but you got to be careful what you're doing because this, that, and the other.
Oh God. There's rules and regulations you're going to abide to, but not too controversial. No swearing, nothing religious. No.
Yeah, you can. No, what is you can swear. You got PG time, and then you got non-PG after a certain time. If you know what I mean.
We're okay now, though, aren't we? What?
Yeah, we're okay now. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah.
It's 20 to midnight now. 23:40. Right, say again. Ladies and gentlemen, I've announced Marco, the co-host of Coventry&Warwickshire Paranormal, has just belched on air. I hope nobody heard it. Oops, little secret there. My non-little secret there. It's now 23:40, 22 midnight. So.
Yeah, don't forget, but this is our time. Around YouTube, you got different time zones, so it could be night here, so it could be.
I know that. Yeah.
Daytime.
But don't countries choose the time zone that suits them? They could choose any time zone.
Yeah.
They could, like Russia's different. Has one time zone, whereas America has different time zones. Because we all have different time zones here in different towns. I think the railways unified it, I think. So
I don't know how YouTube works. I don't know how
the railway, the different cities at different times, and they sort of unified it and made that unified national time in the UK full stop. Because different cities, I think, different times, ridiculous. Not just different time, not different states. Not zones or counties, but cities. I think weird. And that helped make it more standardized time. Like they make time standard all over the UK. One time. I think France and Germany are an hour. Was it an hour behind or an hour ahead? I can't remember. That. I think they're an hour ahead in Europe, are they? France, Spain, France, and Germany, whatever. I think they're an hour ahead. We're an hour behind. I think they're an hour ahead, aren't they? Not much. Think about an hour. They have different time zones in America. Central time, Eastern time, blah blah blah, whatever. I think Russia's only one standard time now. I'm quite surprised about that. But I thought my memory serves me right, which is not very often. Anybody doing the investigations or anything of the paranormal nature this week? Can you spill the beans now, or forever hold your tongue? Well, paranormal police, I'm kind of working on it at the moment. Work in progress at the moment. I need to get there very soon.
What's that, Mark?
Getting drunk, well, tipsy anyway. It's fair to piddly. It's like a weather forecast. Yes, I did the West to be fair to piddly.
To be fair, I think this says this weekend, I don't know if it's true, we're meant to be having some kind of snowy this weekend, if they're right.
Oh, box is swearing like I hate frigging swearing anyway. Honestly, I can't frigging stand
He's up again. He's up again.
I'm like, blah, blah, rant, rave. These people are swearing on it. They're, yeah, exactly. bleep, expletive. No, kidding. Yeah, but if it's in context, I don't mind. Seriously, you know. If it's just for the sake of it, if you're swearing every sentence, every word, every sentence you're uttering, it's where you what you say on live now. You're a radio presenter. You're swearing every minute of whatever sentence. That's a bit kind of it's a bit it's a bit over the top. It's kind of it's acceptable. Not against swearing. You're swearing for the sake of it every sentence you make. But regardless, you're uttering an expletive every couple of seconds in every sentence. Yeah, that's a different matter. Yeah.
So yeah, like I was saying, Steve has bought himself a little thingy to make planchettes off the Ouija boards, and then when his hand gets a bit better, he's going to make more equipment. So he says.
Who's that again? Sorry, mate.
That was Steve. Like I say earlier on, he was going to make his own planchettes off the Ouija boards.
The Ouija board you're about, yeah.
No. This is Steve Haunted Homes.
Oh, Steve. Oh, sorry, I'm getting mixed up. Because I misheard one time when somebody said the Ouija brothers. Ouija. I thought they were saying the Ouija brothers. I was Italian paranormal. The Italian paranormal.
No, I think they're taking a bit of a break. I think they're taking a bit of a break at the moment, the Ouija brothers.
The Ouija brothers. They're the Ouija. We're taking a break from the paranormal investigations. I misheard them. I thought they said the Ouija brothers as opposed to Ouija brothers. When I first heard it, I said that's initially. That's going back about 2 or 3 years back. That's a couple of years back. Yeah.
well, that new group what I was telling you about, Mark. Again, I'm trying to think of the group name. If I can find it again. I hate when I can't find it.
I'm going to go for the auditor board, Ramen. I'm back at the moment.
Yeah.
Bloody cute. I'll go bloody spare, honestly. I'm back at the moment.
Indicate to the right.
Yeah, that's it. Trying to find a name. I'll find the name sooner or later. It's another group what I like watching out there. They're pretty good, and he speaks the truth in the paranormal, and he's a good channel. I'm trying to find a name. Hold on. That's it, Mark. Don't forget our YouTube channel. It's called Black Country Spirit Seekers.
Oh yeah, I saw them. They're on very good. Yeah.
Check out their YouTube channel. They're brilliant.
Yeah. I'll do that later on. Yeah.
Anyone listening tonight, subscribe to their page. They are brilliant. They got brilliant content. Brilliant content. They got 370 subscribers, but they get themselves out there slowly but surely. But they are decent people.
Yeah.
Definitely give a shout out to them and subscribe to them. Black Country Spirit Seekers. Awesome YouTube channel.
Oh yes, very good. Just why would anybody fake evidence? Just be honest with yourself. I wouldn't live with myself if I faked any evidence concerning paranormal investigation. Anyway, because we're there. Because I'm there, like you, most people, and the good people in the chat room tonight, to seek the truth and be honest and be open. Yeah,
they do. Totally agree.
It's a small figure minority that's going to ruin it for everybody else. Everywhere you go, there's always some more. I swear there, honestly. Paranormal Truth Are Good. Is that a group? Sorry. Should have become that. Paranormal Truth Are Good. Is Paranormal Truth? Does that ring a bell? Is that a group? I can't remember. That's is that Paranormal Peeps just said that? Hello?
Paranormal Truth. I've probably got to check them out.
Was it Paranormal, comma, Truth Are Good is good? That is good though, wouldn't it? Are good. So that's referred to they are. So it's a Paranormal Truth. That rings a bell though. Thanks,
good.
Thanks, Paranormal Peeps. Thank you. Cheers for that. Just ring a bell there. Have they been on our chat room in the past?
Ooh, don't ring a bell.
Paranormal Truth. There's so many things with paranormal. The name paranormal. It can be quite confusing. It can be a minefield. I was like saying, like. Yeah.
Oh, oh, give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. It will come to me. It will come to me. I'm a bit slow like this.
Okay. Doing great. I could be house sometime this week. I'll get a little prezi for you. Guys. I don't know when. Sometime this week.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Paranormal Truth. Yes. They do totally the opposite. I think they're skeptical.
Skeptics. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they went to Rose's house.
Oh yeah.
Not long ago.
Yeah.
Last year they went there.
Yeah.
They slightly do it slightly different from how we do. I think all they do EVP recordings and a separate camera. They're on a good station. They're on a skeptic. Basically, they're trying to find out the same like us, but they're more skeptic.
Skeptic based. They're open skeptics. They're not closed skeptics. They're open skeptics. They keep it
open. Yeah. So
you can be a cynical skeptic. We won't accept anything that is of a paranormal nature. Closed mind completely. You can be an open skeptic. Well, I'm a skeptic, but I'm open to. We'll see how we go. Kind of thing. Yeah.
I'll definitely say yes.
Paranormal Circle. Yes, we got somebody in our room. Paranormal Circle. Hello. How welcome, Paranormal. Hey, how welcome indeed, Paranormal Circle. Thank you. Great. Welcome. These guys, of course, I've been the notes because they didn't. You know these guys, Claire and Pat and Mary Lou from Paranormal People. Para people.
I can't say I do, Mark. It rings a bell, but I can't say for definitely. Sorry, mate.
New people are welcome.
Welcome in the chat room anyway.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to welcome you
there. Don't forget to check out the other channels in our chat room. Don't forget to subscribe to each other. It helps people out with each other channels. That's what it's all about.
So Paranormal Peeps says, yeah, Paris Circle has been on my lives. So you know them, basically. We're saying like that's that about it. Welcome indeed. Oh, that's great. More people. Well, Para People and Claire and I think that and others tonight. They're absolutely brilliant tonight. In fact, was a tremendous contribution. They've actually gone off piece, off subject. We're just going to primarily just talk history, and that doesn't matter because history and the paranormal goes hand in hand anyway. So, but you know, it wasn't really kind of off subject really at all. Really. So I did mention afterwards that church, St John the Baptist Church, Coventry. Just think if those stones could talk, and we did a paranormal investigation there and did the EVPs and what were the findings? That'd be yes, that's fascinating. Yeah. a 370-year-old church that survived the Blitz in 1940 in Coventry. Paranormal peeps. My cat lost the plot. She keeps trying to climb the door. Para people, I lost the plot years ago. Yeah, Paracircle has been on my lives. That's what Paranormal Peeps has just said there. Where are you from, get it right? Where are you from, Paracircle, Paranormal Circle? Are you from the UK or further afield, across upon the US or whatever, or wherever? Yeah. Claire's response to Paranormal Peeps. You be sharing your vodka with the cat, with the big golden kiss. I'm sharing my Guinness with myself. That's how generous sounds like this, isn't it?
But we don't encourage it.
No, spirits, those kind of spirits we don't encourage, but the other spirits we do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the new guy site is hang on, it's lost in that. So Paranormal Circle, where are you from? Just curious. Are you from the UK or further afield, possibly the US? There's a long pause there. That's, ladies and gentlemen, this was dramatic purposes. We resume normal services as soon as possible.
What's that, Mark?
No, it's just to be silly there. These things just come into my head, ideas. I don't know where they come from. I'm from the USA, but I have family in the UK as well. I have mine's the opposite. I have family in the US, also Canada as well. Paranormal Circle. My Canadian nephew is coming over in March with his father, my brother. I have 2 American nieces in California, but I have also cousins in Chicago as well. Yeah, my mum's brother's family. Yeah, I got cousins over there, American cousins. Yeah. We're well acquainted and connected to the US and Canada. Yeah. And for USA, but have whereabouts the USA are you from, Paracircle? Awfully quiet on the western front there. Absolute chaos matters resumed in about 20 seconds.
No, it's still here, Mark. Still here.
Oh, Paranormal Service go. Oh, bless.
Oh, thank you for popping in anyway. Much appreciated. And don't forget, any describe your Paranormal Circle. Is anyone in?
Oh, shame. Brief but memorable. Yeah, and thanks for popping by. That's most appreciated, Paranormal Circle. Paranormal Circle is, I quote, phone needs charge. I have to go. I'm sorry. I'll be back when I oh, we'll be back soon then. Back when I plugged in it in. They're not going.
Appreciate it.
I'll be back. I will be back when I plug it in. So once all cylinders are charged, our friend will be back. So that's great. Sorry, I just thought you were going there, Kivley. Doesn't matter if it's brief and short, long as you made your, long you pop by, it doesn't matter. But yeah. Well, exactly. Nice to have you come back. Yeah, great. Hang on, that's something in notifications. Hang on. New subscriber, Black Country Spirit Seeker. Oh, that's me 2 days ago. What's going on?
Yeah, you get the same as me, mate.
It says, people, you guys should pop into my next live stream, I should assume, then. Well, live stream, I should assume. I may be a little different to what most paralyzed are, lol. I'll get mixed up with Paranormal Circle there, sorry. It's the paranormal names everywhere. Can be confusing. It's a minefield. Sorry, I get confused with Paranormal Circle. That's paranormal people saying that. Sorry. Sorry. Take it back.
It's been very interesting tonight. That's
very good. It's gone very quiet and non-Western.
Being a mix, people in tonight, very interested subjects that we have covered tonight, and this, that, and the other.
Yeah, great contributions from all. Yeah. Yes, it was it's been a good experience. Yeah, that's what I want. That's right.
Well,
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just people taking the time out to listen in and comment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's brilliant. It's brilliant when it's like that.
Indeed, yeah. Mm-hmm. What's that mean? Yes, I'm very correct to that. What is it when you have your Google Hangouts?
Yeah.
Yeah. The webcam. When you're on webcam there, it never sees you in a favourable light.
I ain't got a clue. We still got 2 people watching, much appreciated. Were you still tuning in?
Yeah, masters of the course, and for standing out and listening that long. You really are. I commend you with a medal. That's...
Don't forget to keep sharing this page out. Don't forget keep hitting subscribe.
Can't believe it tonight in the chat room. Not one bloody nutter tonight in the chat room. Not one bloody nutter. Not one. There's no one just put a spanner in the works. No, they're pretty good.
I'm surprised that Steve ain't listening in the background.
There's something fake there. Old Stevie Bays might make himself known. Make himself. No, Steve's fine.
It's normally.
Honestly, who invented facial hair? Oh, I thought, give them any sense. They're thoroughly piss them off.
Well,
Ladies are exempt. 2 days ago, look at it. My hair, honestly.
still checking out any.
I'm kind of a work in progress nutter. I'm just kind of people I'm a working progress nutter, half man, but we're getting that, getting there. Get the feeling I'm not taking the show seriously, ladies and gentlemen. I've still got my own hair at 54, my God. And my own teeth, my God. Well, the young talented, that's another question.
Who said that, Mark?
I said that, not a quote, they're from my own lips, matey.
You're on it. You're on it. Yep. Very interesting.
What? Bad breath? No, it isn't. Oh, sorry, paranormal, is it? All right, gonna have peace again. I might bugger for that later on.
No, don't forget to keep showing this page out here.
Not scrying, is it? If that's clear to Mary Lou Paranormal people.
Yeah.
But did they do a song like scrying, 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 scrying? Who did that really? Was alright. I think Roy Orbison did it. It was scrying, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know.
Only joking, only joking. It's a play on words. Crying, the song, scrying. You know?
No, when you mentioned that, the only reason why I was going to say something, I've seen it only on Fools and Horses, so they're crying. It's
Crying, no, yeah, the bliss, crying, yeah, crying, 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 crying. Where's crying? That's it.
That's it.
Not scrying in the list, isn't it? That's crying, it's crying.
It's crying.
Roy Orbison did that, and then it was I forget his name now. Oh, in the 1980s.
Oh.
It was covered by Don McLean in 1980. That's right. I think originally it was a Roy Orbison song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kawaii, 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 kawaii. Scrying, scrying, scrying. We're scrying, scrying, scrying over you. Yeah. Wait for the later.
That's well done. That's pretty good, that one.
Hi, I'm a nerd. Well, I'm work in progress at the moment, Paranormal peeps. That's the Guinness gets mine getting to me. That's my excuse, anyway. But I have a sense of humour too. Thank you. Goodbye heart. Brackets, goodbye heart. It's got that bit in brackets. Come on there, Paranormal people. Keep up. Goodbye heart. With Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I don't know. I can't remember. It's in the late 50s. That's a good question. That. Do you know who sung "Hello, Mary Lou"? Don't look it up. I'm not going to Google it. Honestly, I will not. I'll try and scratch my musical brain. Buddy Holly, Jerry Lee Lewis. I'm going to say. I'm an honest nutter. Wiki Nelson, no.
Yeah.
What else did he do? Ricky Nelson. Let's go back a bit. Ricky Nelson. bloody hell. Is he still alive? Is he still going? Is he just reported his mortal coil? I don't know. Is it Ricky Nelson? Ricky Nelson, sorry. No, I should get these reading glasses sorted out. Honestly, there's on. Sorry. That's what online there. Just flip from YouTube to Facebook. Sorry, I distracted. Proceed. He's dead. Comment 1985. I'm 54. I'm 40 something, or that long. He's dead. He died in 54, 85. Yeah. I remember. Hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, sweet Mary Lou. I'm so in love with you. That's it. Good boat. That's all I know. I've hit the chorus. I think we got off the paranormal here, aren't we? But who cares, ladies and gentlemen? Who cares? Hey, youngster yet paranormal people. 40 something. I'm 50 something. I think I'm too late now. I said I was 54 something. Could be open honestly. Honest. Ricky Nelson. That's never rang a bell. Well, isn't there another Nelson still living? The ponytail. I'm thinking of. I'm getting another. I'm getting mixed up with another Nelson now. I think.
That I wouldn't have a clue, Mark.
Backcountry Spirit Seekers, yeah! Just affiliate, just subscribe to you guys tonight. Welcome. Backcountry Spirit Seekers are here.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Wow.
That's a channel. What anyone in the chat room, don't forget to subscribe to them. Awesome. Check out the videos.
Yeah.
Brilliant YouTube channel there.
Welcome. Yeah, what on there? Thanks for coming on, guys. Up the moat, just up the road from you, well, this side of the West Midlands, well, Warwickshire way. That's because you come to us, Warwickshire there. West, come to southwest, so now it's country south now. They changed the thing now for electoral purposes, didn't they? I think, didn't they? Yeah.
But like I say, Mark, check out their page. The latest video when they went on the investigation, the bloke charged up his phone, and it went completely dead. It was like going like 20%, 18, and it was counting down really fast. And most phones, when it goes down, when you've run out of battery, it takes its time. But that was going really, really drained.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Yeah, check out the video.
I'd like to welcome my fellow Midlanders in our chat room as well. I can't smell spirits to save me bloody life. Oh, come on. mean,
Yeah, because like I was saying,
because you guys at Black Country Spirit Seekers, you did a recently did an investigation, didn't you? Am I getting mixed up with this? I've seen so many this weekend. I'm going to get confused. Did they do an investigation in the graveyard? And did this? You go far away, isn't it? I'm trying to keep tabs. There's so many groups affiliated with it, did Black Country? I know, tell us that. Yeah, Connect Chase. That's right. That's what he saw Nick here, wasn't it? Connect Chase, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. What I sent you.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Our fellow Midlanders. We're the other side of West Midlands, and then Birmingham. Well, Birmingham way is Birmingham, isn't it? It's kind of. I'll get it right now. You've got the Black Country there. It's quite a diverse area, so we can tread carefully.
Yeah, but don't forget, Mark, they've got a Facebook page too. Don't forget to check out the Facebook page.
Yeah.
I'm described from
I've got cousins. I got first cousins in Sutton Coldfield there. They're all Villa fans. Not the. Well, yeah. There you go. We're Coventry City fans through and through here. Yeah.
But I'll be amazed if I can capture some of the evidence what these guys have caught too. EVPs and this, that,
yeah. Black Country, just got a pop up there. Just interfered that. Oh, what the hell? Go away! Don't want these downloads. Go away. Should be teaming up with DNA. Oh, DNA Paranormal on Saturday. That's ex Ouija brother bloke, wasn't it? With these ex. They're an item now, and she's ex Proven Demons, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry about that.
Oh, awesome.
And don't forget to check out DNA Paranormal. It was live tonight in the location. I'll probably got to send you that one later, Mark, because they were live earlier on, but I forgot they was live. I didn't get notification, but I'll send you the video with their live feed. Yeah. And they was, I think they was live on Facebook when we were still live too. I think they were. Yeah.
We love the Ouija brothers are awesome because top guys. Yeah, we love the Ouija brothers very much. Yeah.
And Black Country Spirit Seekers, I made you a moderator on our channel. Love your work, support you all.
Oh, Paranormal people's going. Bless you. Thank you for your contribution, like Paranormal people. You've been on spots, been absolutely brilliant. Thank you. For all people, we're doing a show again to be spot on with your contribution. Like, been great, guys. Fantastic. No animosity, no bickering. Everybody's got on tonight. Just chatting away there, brilliantly. Yeah. Back in a moment.
Okay, then, Mark.
Back in a moment.
He'll be back in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'll check you guys out. I recently subscribed to Black Country Spirit Seekers. Yes, I'm open to new groups, new experiences. There's so many groups out there, really good stuff. I'll tell you what, the good groups outweigh the bad groups. I'll tell you that, Kieran. Yeah, do you agree?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And some that ruin it for everybody else that give the paranormal feel the bad name, but some top groups out there. So they did something tonight earlier on. That's what they're saying, isn't it? YouTube Live DNA did tonight was epic. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, sugar! I've never seen that live. No, check you guys out later on. I think I'm subscribed to your YouTube channel anyway. So I think Kieran as well. He mentioned it. He introduced me to you anyway. A couple of days back, wasn't it?
Well, I'm a new subscriber for them. I only subscribe, but I'm a new subscriber, and the videos.
Yeah, we're up the road there from the other side of the West Midlands as well. So we're kind of way, fellow West Midlanders. So
we support any page out here when we can and share any videos.
I think local teams should cooperate more, do cooperations, investigations. They could do what you want if whoever, any part of the country, Yorkshire, Lancashire, Greater Manchester, or Merseyside, wherever.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Matt.
Do local teams cooperate more than say that they go further afield? I don't know. I don't know the score. That's the question I put to people tonight. I don't know. I see it seems to be a lot of that. Just local teams cooperating. Doing co investigations like. Oh, that's Black Country Spirit Seeker says, you guys will have to come out with, well, that's very kind of you. Very flattered. Thank you, guys.
Much appreciated. The only thing what holds me back, I don't drive.
I'm trying to write me mate Paul. He got transport. They rope him into the group, but pay for his beer, and I was going to drink drive, but pay for his petrol, pay for his food lodgings. Trying to write Paulie in, my mate, my old schoolmate. Hang on, I can't get in there. Well, let me say something. I've clicked on it. Nothing's happening. Bloody Nora. So we're up the road there. We're Coventry. Yeah, that's right. Going out towards Warwickshire, West Midlands. That's where we say. That's why we're Coventry, Warwickshire. We incorporate Coventry, Warwickshire on our logo there. We're Coventry, Warwickshire. As well as Coventry, Warwickshire Paranormal Talk Radio. We're Coventry. Our sister page is on YouTube, isn't it? I think on Facebook app. Facebook is Facebook, Paranormal Investigators as well on YouTube as well. On Facebook, yeah. And not far at all, exactly, mate. Yeah. I can't say anything. He won't let me say anything. Oh, he will. Why is there no cursor? Should be a cursor.
That's what it's always been about. That's what happens when you go live, Mark. Always something happens on the PC or computer. Technology lets you down.
We've got a great history of the West Midlands and Warwickshire and the Midlands in general. I'm including East Midlands as well. So it's great. A lot. We've got the Midlands as a whole, East, West, whatever, Warwickshire, Leicestershire, Nottinghamshire, Stoke. You can include Stoke there as well. Staffordshire. We've got a lot going for us there. It's not. We shouldn't turn the rest of ourselves at all. A lot going for us. Let's say it's like a sweeping statement. I mean, history-wise and culture-wise, and a lot of great attractions there.
On this page,
and the area, I think we all do that in the sell ourselves because there's a lot. I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot going. There's definitely a lot going in the Midlands as a whole in general.
Well, on this page, Mark will tell you a bit of history and paranormal in between. He knows history. He loves his history. And he loves his paranormal, so you get a bit of both.
Well, there's certain things, that's true. There's certain things, history. I used to believe, and I found out otherwise. Work with the true was just not true. But it's trying to sort of what's the word? I can't think of the word now. trying to differentiate between facts and fiction, because some of these stories and legends or whatever history, they're all intermixed over the century. In certain cases, they're intermixed over the years. Trying to get to the facts, or can you? I don't know. Trying to differentiate between facts and fiction, like on this over the years, that can be hard sometimes. I think it's harder when you go back. Firstly, further you go back in history, trying to differentiate between facts and fiction. Things have been added on, stories, folklore, whatever you want to call them, added on since, like, Oh yeah. Right, Paranormal Country Spirit Seekers says, have any of you guys had any paranormal encounters? Yes, in my own room, in fact. A bluey, wispy, shapeless mist at the foot of the bed. Got powdery kind of light blue. Just disappeared from the wall. This was about two years back,
The only things what I had would be things flying, but not all the time. Just now and again, you can't explain what's happened, if you know what I mean.
Well, I'm opposite a cemetery anyway, because that's just bed across the road there. Only 500 yards across the road. I'm directly opposite a cemetery. I'm only about 200-300 yards away. 500 at the most, I don't know. At the gates, I don't know what the distance from the gates, but literally across the road is the gates to a cemetery. I live directly opposite a cemetery anyway, so where my dad and my uncles and my nephews are buried, and my friends as well. Sorry, I didn't see that. Does anything still happen? What, anything happened since then, you mean? Nothing at all. I've done nothing since. No. That's quite... Well, the thing was, that country, I wasn't frightened at the time. I'm quite curious, shocked, but quite curious. I thought, well, that's interesting. And the thing was, I nodded back off to sleep. No, I did see something. What the hell? Because I thought, what the hell? Someone's climbed for the wall. And that carried on. I've told that as well. That's true. That. You remember I told you about that, the wispy.
Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah. I don't know what that was. Was it for paranormal nature? I don't know. I don't.
You keep your mind open, don't you, Mark?
Didn't feel evil or threatening, though.
That's it.
That's the main thing, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty. It's that I thought, because I've been more in tune. As a kid, anyway, I've been fascinated with the paranormal, ghost stories. The ghost stories I used to get the books from the library. Ghost stories, this and that, or whether they're true or not, don't care. They're not things to read before you go to bed when you were a kid. Oh God, yeah. I just what it was with myself. I sort of checked, see what's to do with the paranormal field, ghosts online. What was the situation was about 6-7 years ago, early 2012, and I've never looked back since. I couldn't believe the community that was out there concerning the paranormal fields. It was absolutely unbelievable. Really quite immense. Unbelievable. I come across Ghost Adventures, Chris Holton, and Ghost Hunters, Taps, all these people.
Well, don't forget on our station we had Chris Holton, we had what's his name from America, the other guy, Brian J. Canner. We had
Brian J. Canner from Haunted Collector. We had our show, we hang out there about a year and a half ago, wasn't it? 2 years ago, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Who else we had? The chap what you knew from America, Bob is his name, or Monk or something like that. We had him. We had Keith Hall, Deadly Recessions. He used to work on the doors. Yes.
You know, you got a better memory.
Yeah.
You've outmaneuvered me there, Kieran. You got a better bloody memory than me, matey. So, to put in context there, sounds a bit odd. Was that referring to that thing or that whatever it was passed through the wall? Well, it was definitely odd. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, if you're referring to that. Very strange. But did feel threat. I wasn't scared at the time. That's the thing. I wasn't scared at the time. Just so happened in the set of half second, boom, it went through. Just no figure. There was no kind of shapeless misty. But I remember it was light blue, kind of light blue wispy mist. That's the thing. I tried to think of something. It never happened. It was a dream, but it wasn't. I saw it. I should know how to do an EVP session in my room. I don't know. Come on, mate. I'll be brave. Kieran's trying to. I don't know if you did. You suggest I should do it, Kieran? I can't remember, mate.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I think you should.
I didn't know because Black Country says could be a past family member. Yeah, it could well be, mate. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. If it's a past family member, it didn't feel threatening. Why should I? That's something visual. Why am I going to be frightened? Is it more frightening to hear something an EVP, a voice, possibly from a loved one, a push past, and see something visual? I don't know which is more scary. I don't know. Probably both. I don't know. But I didn't feel scared at the time. That's the thing. It's got more curious. I went back to sleep like nothing happened. But it just stuck in my mind. I wasn't drinking anything like that. The curtains were closed. There's no lighting from the road. Wispy blue mist, shapeless mist, just passed through the wall back at the base of my bed. That I know I saw, and that is God's gospel truth. Bloody hell!
Well, always been taught
something there. I don't know, but I've had nothing since.
Mark,
maybe whatever's there, the entity could be a loved one, could be a past family member. The creepier the better. Yeah, true. I wouldn't make anything like that. That's what I saw. I'm just saying what I saw anyway. It didn't feel threatening in any way. It wasn't any kind of. Didn't feel malignant or of a evil nature or probably scared of me. Probably more scared of me than I was scared of that. Oh, human, quick run! Oh shit, a brick wall.
Well, Mark, I
definitely did see something. Whether it's a paranormal nature or not, I don't know. But that was kind of. I was very curious though, but never scared me at the time. Though I thought, what the hell was that? Then about an hour later, I went to sleep. Unnerving, but it went to sleep. Yeah. That's true. Though. I wouldn't lie about that thing like that. I did see something anyway. Wow. Could be a paranormal change. Yeah, correct. But I haven't caught an EVP yet, so we're still waiting. You guys. I've got my Zoom 1 digital recorder, the one that GAC used, Zach's used as well. Plug. Seriously, I use that, but I've never found anything on investigations as of yet. So yeah. Well, the Black Country Spirit Seeker is saying I should use do an EVP session. Why not? If I'm not creeped out by a visual aspect of something of a paranormal nature, should I be more creeped? Am I going to be more creeped out of something of an EVP? I don't know. That remains to be seen. The rhetorical. Speaking rhetorically, Phil. I'll go for it. Yeah, I have reservations like in your own bedroom. Could be my dad. I don't know. Could be my late dad. He's buried just across the road there, so that's a good point. Anyway, he's raised some very good points there. Black Country Spirit Seekers, yeah.
Mark, I believe so too. They do good charity work too. They do.
Oh, Black Country Spirit Seekers.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one. That's good. Yeah. I always give the charity at any time. I give up to I give the veterans. I give about £3 or £4 a week a year. Maybe should have those boxes annually around the year, not just remembrance or remembrance Sunday, or whatever. You know, prior to it now, or during it or afterwards. So but just afterwards. But I always give generously, whatever, regardless of whatever charity. Anyway, I guess the area ambulance as well. I give them about. It's not a great deal because. Give them about £5 a month. Yeah, ambulance since about 2009. The Warwickshire, I think it's the Warwickshire ambulance. That I forgot that. That was I've arranged with the bank to they get money from me anyway. You know, things like that. That's not sponsored by government money at all. It's all individual private contributions. Like, you know, people have given their money wholeheartedly. You know. No government money at all to keep these port services going like, but they should be really. But I'm going to go into another direction now.
No, yeah.
There we go.
I think it's similar to. I could be wrong. I don't know. It could be. I could be wrong. What do you call it? I can't think of the group's name.
Yeah, come back to just jump in there. Black Country Spirit Seeker says it makes for good evidence. That's right. There's no guarantee I'll get the EVP straight away, but if I did it every night, possibly I would get my first EVP after trying for 3 years, two years, nearly year and a half, since we founded Coventry&Warwickshire Paranormal Investigators, which is our sister group to Coventry&Warwickshire Paranormal Talk Radio. You know. It can't take that long. I don't know. We've been very lucky. We've had sort of trawl through evidence, nothing, well, so-called evidence, nothing there at all of anything we think was ever anything of a paranormal nature anyway. Yeah. Oh, they cooperate with Lincolnshire Spirit Seekers as well. You're affiliated with them, aren't you? You've subscribed to.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah. That's correct.
Yeah.
Definitely. The only thing what I get in here is now and again is things going flying or falling off. Not all the time, but now and again. But I couldn't say that is definitely down to the paranormal, because where I live in, I got a main road with traffic. So when you got big buses and this, that, and the other, vibrations, that could have been it. Or this.
Abbey Fields, where you are. That's right. It's quite busy, isn't it?
Yeah. But I do try to think logically and try to discount this, that, and the other. What could be or what can't be, this, that, and the other. If you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I thought it's good if you got something, there's nobody in the house and you're doing an EVP in your room, and you get a clear voice. It's not something you can sort of. It's not sort of. It could be static, whatever. Could be something outside. There's nobody around at all. Pretty at night. You're doing it in your room. Don't do it. Don't. It's not advisable doing it during the day, is it? There's so much more activity. It's nothing to do with atmosphere at night. It's because there's less people around at night. That's why people do in paranormal investigations anyway. Investigations anyway. But in doing so, inadvertently, it just adds to the atmosphere. But the prime reason they do paranormal investigations at night, there's less people around.
Mm-hmm.
But it is atmospheric as well. But that's not the intention they do it. That's not the reason they do it. Most people, the paranormal investigators, know. You're going to get a lot of polluted people polluting possible EVPs. And you can't distinguish between an EVP or somebody talking in the background. That's why people are around. So less people in investigation, the better as well. 3, 4 at the most. I'd say they recommend, is it something like that?
Well, I would say so, because if you have too many, you have to just go in with someone makes this, that, and the other.
They have 4 people there.
Well,
is there any other extent people on top of that, other personnel we don't know? I don't know. We don't know fully, do we?
I don't know. It all depends. You can have 5 people in your group. You can have 3 or 2 people in the group, but they normally say try to keep it as small as possible so you don't contaminate your evidence. So whoever you got in your group, really, you don't want loads of people.
Well, what countries? Maybe we will have to come down. Our end, you mean? Yeah. Whatever, yeah, whatever. We're the other side of the West Midlands. The other side. That's just,
yeah. We've got to think of a location. We've got to think of a location.
Hitton, Dudley, is it West Bromwich and Wolverhampton? That's that country, the area, that area, isn't it?
Oh, there, yeah.
You got Birmingham, there, yeah. I got cousins in Sutton Coldfield. That's the other side. Sutton Coldfield. Got Sutton Coldfield. That's where they're based. My cousins. So they're all Villa fans. I forgive them though. They're nice people. I forgive them. Yeah, by Dudley. I've been in Dudley. I went to Dudley there about 75. I been to Wolves. I went to West Bromwich. Been round that way. Yeah. Dudley Castle went there many years back.
Well, we did do the one in Kenilworth, the graveyard.
Area, Dudley's, yeah, Black Country's got a great history as well, yeah.
Didn't we, Mark?
Hmm?
The one in Kenilworth, the graveyard.
Yeah.
We didn't.
We did that EVP session there. Didn't get anything. Abbey Fields. Abbey Fields, great. Abbey Fields there, but the old monastic order, the ruins of the old monastery there, by St Nicholas Church, and the is it Abbey Fields around there. St Nicholas Churchyard, St Nicholas Churchyard. Yeah, next to Abbey Fields, wasn't it? By they got the baths and the play area. Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, indeed, full history. Oh, indeed, mate. Black Country, Dudley, around that area, Tipton. That includes West Bromwich and Wolverhampton, because they call the Black Country Derby, don't they? West Wolverhampton Wanderers and West Bromwich Albion. West Bromwich Albion. Like a lovely name for a club. That brilliant name for a club. West Bromwich Albion.
Mark's got the munchies.
No, it's just me pretending I'm frying chips by wrestling the bag. But my little ploy has been exposed. It's been exposed. Whoops. The other side of the world. Oh, back up. Back up. No, I don't mean literally back up. I need back up. I just get back up on the chair. Last count.
Yep.
How much liver? Brierley Hill. Yes, that rings a bell. Yeah. Brierley Hill, where you are now. Right. We're in Canley, on the outskirts of Coventry, towards Warwickshire. Briley Hill is where I am now. That's where the backcountry spirit seekers are now. Briley Hill is where I am.
Yeah.
Our fellow Midlanders, oh yeah. But no, Nick Duffy he's from Birmingham Way, or is he some kind of way from West Midlands Ghost Club? Are you familiar with West Midlands Ghost Club as well? Nick Duffy, West Midlands Ghost Club, he's from Birmingham Way. Top man, Nick. Top guy.
I think, Mark, one time when Black Country Seekers, when they have a chance, when they're available, I love him to come on the show and tell our listeners what experience he's been through, how he started this, that, and the other. He's very
Black Country Spirit Seekers on our show, yeah. Do it. You the guys know, right? Of course. A sort of link up, Google Hangouts link up with YouTube, yeah. That's what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, we can send him a link, and one day we can do a show when he's available, and he can explain to the listeners how he got into it, how he started, this, that, and the other.
That's pretty good. Well, yeah, brilliant. Mate.
Explain to people, yeah, it'd be brilliant.
Well, I was texting someone online about the moment. A slight pause of the proceeding element. This is everyone.
Who's that, Mark? I got a call at a time soon or later, Matt, because school run tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you to the people who's been in the chat room and written and supported us. Much appreciated.
I've got. Can I put that in there? Try and put that in context. It sounds like a plan. Well, I can't remember what I said there. I should have written it down really on the chat room there. I've had it all from Ghosts to Demons. Oh God, wish we're envious. Go Black Country Spirit Seekers. So you've experienced a lot though, the EVP wise and demonic wise. Yeah, God, we want all that. I don't care. So envious. We are. We're going to wrap the show up now, Black Country Seekers. We'll keep coming on the show and tell me what. Thanks for your contribution tonight, and I'll check your YouTube page afterwards as well. Thank you, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I think Kieran's got a school run in the morning with his kids.
Yeah, I do. Sorry, I do apologise. I've got a school run tomorrow with the kids, so much appreciated people tuning in.
Yeah, thanks. Come on. This thing does not work, does it? This thing. Oh, I got it. I'll put the text, put the message in there.
Yeah, no worries, Mark.
Oh, set up the caps lock on. Good night. God bless, and thanks to all those people who contributed. Although it's probably, I think there's only Black Country Spirit Seekers that are in the chat room, but regardless, anyway. Thanks for your contribution tonight, mate. We'll have where we feel like, so if we can cooperate and do an investigation, whatever, or you can and chat room anytime. Yeah, thanks for the invite. We're very, very honoured, flattered. Thank you. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, good night, and thanks for everybody's contribution on our show tonight. And good night and God bless, and we'll catch you guys sometime soon. We'll let you know in the latest show. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
That's good night for me.
And it's good night from him. It's Ronnie style. Trying to resist that,